Welcome into Wilmington Wildcats Weekly, brought to you by Breezer Construction Company, live tonight from Plano. I know we're a little bit later than what we normally are here, but we did have senior night here at Plano. Everybody and their brother participated in that, and so that put us about 25 minutes behind schedule. That's okay, though. Both teams out on the field here tonight, and we're set for football between Wilmington and Plano for what could be the last time in quite a while, as a matter of fact, because the realignment of the conference next year. But both of these teams come into tonight's game at 5-3, and the winner of this game for sure is in the playoffs. Now, I think no matter what, both these teams get in on playoff points, but you don't want to wait around for that tomorrow night. You want to make sure that you're in with 6 wins, and whoever wins here tonight would do just that.
You also you draw a better team to play in the first round if you come out with a win here. So there's quite a bit riding on it. They got the bell tolling here, appropriate for the Reapers, except I think the real Reapers are supposed to be like your field.
Well, that's kind of it's been kind of the problem. It's not the Grim Reaper. It's a different type of Reaper, although the Grim Reaper sounds a lot tougher than a piece of farm equipment. But I will say, though, one of the cool things about Plano this year, I'm used to the P on the side of the helmets. It looks like they have put the actual old-school Reaper on the side of their helmets. The only thing that's kind of difficult about that is you can't tell, unless you're standing right next to the helmet, what's actually on it. But when they're standing over here getting ready to go in underneath the press box, it looked like that's what it was, which is kind of a unique idea for
that's good.
A helmet.
Yeah.
By the way, Plano will be in their dark, and I mean dark purple jerseys tonight with white helmets and white pants. Wilmington is in all white tonight except for their helmets, those purple helmets, and then they'll have purple letters and numbers tonight as well. Wilmington is a little bit shorthanded tonight. Cameron Holman not back yet. Trey Shaw not back yet. So the Cats are going to have to come up to Plano and get a win without a couple of key pieces to that attack on both sides of the ball. And for the Wildcats, what that essentially means is other people are going to have to step up. Sam Hafner did a great job of that last week, and they've rotated some guys at that defensive line spot that have done a pretty good job. But tonight on the road, you're going to have to get some more people that step up a little bit.
I'd say they're going to miss Trey Shaw more on defense even than he does in his offense, because he played a nice defensive back position. And if the Reapers are going to come out firing the ball, the Wildcats are going to have to be ready.
All right, let's take our first break of the night. I need to check a couple of things. We'll be back here in just a moment. You're listening to Wilmington Wildcats football here on the Christian Internet Sports Network. Wilmington Wildcats Weekly brought to you by Breezer Construction Company. Back in just a moment with more of our pregame show here on the network. Quigley Technology Services is your local source for computer help. They have built numerous websites, including ours, here at the Christian Internet Sports Network. Quigley Technology Services also specializes in virus removal, so your computer will get back to full speed now. And you can trust them for first-class computer repair, including free local pickup and delivery, plus on-site service, including after hours. Contact Quigley Technology Services at 815-293-7844 or stop by at quigtech.com. That's QUIG tech.com. If you're looking for more information on Wilmington Wildcats football, then check out the Catbackers every Wednesday at 7 at Tuffy's. Each week, Coach Reentz goes over game film, takes questions from the audience, and presents the Offensive and Defensive Player of the Week awards. Plus, you'll get to hang out with other Wildcat fans and get the inside scoop on next week's game. So be sure to check out the Catbackers every Wednesday at 7 at Tuffy's. Back here, Wilmington Wildcats Weekly, brought to you by Breezer Construction Company, Plano and Wilmington tonight from Plano High School. About 14 minutes away from opening kick. The Reapers now out on the field. We had to sit through all of the senior night stuff. Of course, we're at the end of the year. So you get a lot of those things. This will give us an opportunity, though, to talk about something else that's happening this weekend, and that is the IHSA Football Playoff Pairing Show. That, for us, is tomorrow night, 7:45, live from Terry's Shed outside of Wilmington. We'll give you the entire rundown of all of the playoff pairings starting at 7:45 and going all the way through 8A, which will probably end up at 9:30. Listen, I know there's plenty of other places to get all of that, but there is nowhere, and let me repeat, nowhere.
That's right.
That you can get the type of analysis and the type of hilarity that ensues when we all get out at Terry's Shed and go through the playoff pairing show. Unfortunately, Dennis is not going to be with us tomorrow night. He has a wedding to go to this weekend. But Jeff Dillon will be out there. We'll have a couple of special guests with us as well. And we'll have a good time tomorrow night. 7:45 for the IHSA Football Playoff Pairings Show. I think Wilmington's in no matter what. But why leave any doubt about that thing? Let's go ahead and get the 6 wins, and then you won't have to worry about it so much.
That's right. Another place you'd rather get a win than here at Plano the last time you're playing them for foreseeable future.
Yep, that's right. The I-8's going to restructure next year. In fact, Wilmington's not even going to be in the I-8 next year. They don't have a name for that conference yet. But it's not going to be the I-8 anymore, and this is not going to be a thing, Wilmington and Plano, at least not for a while. So this is the last shot for either one of these teams. And let's face it, this has been a storied rivalry over the last 15 or 20 years. There have been a sight of some heated games. Both teams have ended up winning state championships. Of course, Plano won back-to-back state championships. Wilmington won a state championship in there as well. They came up in the runner-up spot to a lot of semifinal appearances. I mean, these two programs are, when you talk I-8 football programs traditionally over the last 15, 20 years, these 20 two are at the top of the heap. And they'll match up again tonight. And a lot of tradition on both sides here. It's one of those games where it carries a lot of weight, and there's a lot going on in the week leading up to it. And tonight we'll get to see kind of who's the best. Although when you play this late in the year, there's some injuries. I'm sure Plano has one or two as well. And Wilmington missing 2 of their big guns tonight. Trey Shaw will not play in this game. They're kind of cautiously optimistic that they will get him back in the playoffs. Cameron Holman more than likely will be back next week. He is out tonight, though, as well. So it's going to be a challenge no matter how you look at it for Wilmington tonight.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be a challenge, and we've been around for the last 15 to 20 years while this matchup has been going on year after year after year. And it's one of the places you come to play at that you get kind of shaky about. It's a tough place to play.
Yep. Yeah, it is. It is a tough place to play. It's a really long road trip. It's kind of out in the middle of nowhere, and it's one of those things where you get here, and it's its own environment, just like Wilmington is. Both schools have done a really good job of kind of building into programs and getting a following and kind of putting some hype out there and some of that stuff. So it just kind of adds to the game a little bit. So we'll see kind of how all that goes together tonight. Let's take another break. We got to get to our interview with Coach Jeff Raines. We're about 10 minutes away from opening kick here tonight. We'll take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll hear that interview with Coach Raines as Wilmington Wildcats Weekly, brought to you by Breezer Construction Company, rolls on live from Plano tonight. Back here in just a moment. Breezer Construction Company is a proud supporter of Wilmington Wildcats football on the Christian Internet Sports Network. For over 40 years, Breezer Construction Company has led the way in providing quality construction to the industrial, utility, and pipeline industries. For more information on Breezer Construction Company, go to breezerconstruction.com. That's breezerconstruction.com. Or call 815-521-0900. Back here at Wilmington Wildcats Weekly, brought to you by Breezer Construction Company, joined once again by the head coach of the Wildcats, Mr. Jeff Raines. And, Coach, a good game last week, that 27-0 win over Streeter, a school that came in with kind of a deceiving record into that Friday night game and played a good physical contest. You guys played well on both sides of the ball. You got to see everybody in the game and ultimately get 5th win.
Yeah.
And with the playoff points that you have, it looks pretty good at the moment.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's good. It's I'm glad we don't have the pressure that we absolutely have to win this weekend. But again, it's not guaranteed we're 5-1. So let's go after 6 wins and get that 6th win, and for sure know that we're going to go to the playoffs. But if by chance we falter on Friday, I still think we can get in with our points. But hey, it's week 9. You always want to end up good going into the playoffs either way. You want to go in with the win, and so let's see what we come up with tonight.
And that was an interesting game on Friday, too. I mean, you had a couple of injuries. Sam Hafner gets that start for Trey there at wingback, and then with Cameron Holman out, you've kind of moved some pieces there on defense, too. And just a nice job all the way around by kids kind of being moved around and still getting the job done.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things. A.J. Myers coming in again as a sophomore, playing linebacker the whole game, did a great job. Sammy Hafner picking up the carries for us on offense. I think a lot of our guys did a nice job, and we played well. We played good team offense, good team defense. Hopefully we fixed our extra point problems, and the Richards kid's starting to do better there. A freshman, picking up the kicking where Trey couldn't do that now for the last couple of weeks. So, you always hear the motto of next guy up. Well, for sure, it's been that way for us this year, and we need to get through another game with that too. But I feel good with the guys we got in.
We've talked in the past too about the guys kind of, if something goes wrong, they have the ability to kind of right the ship relatively quickly. And you saw that with Tafoya fumbling the punt, and then immediately after that getting a really nice interception. And there were a few of those on Friday night where something seemed like it went wrong, and then immediately a positive happened after that.
I couldn't agree with you more, and great job by Antonio on that. He had the tough punt return, and then he comes back with the interception. I couldn't be prouder of him. And that's what you got to do in sports and football. When you make a mistake, hey, it's going to find you. The play's going to find you the next play. If you got your head down, now you're going to have 2 mistakes in a row. So, and I think that's something that happened to us earlier in the year against Coal City and Lyle, where things started going bad and we couldn't right the ship till halftime or something. And so we're doing better making adjustments on the field. And but like you said, a couple great examples there of kids forgetting about their mistakes and going forward and making a play.
Well, now you're up to week 9 somehow. We got there in a hurry. And on the road at Plano, which is a tough environment anyway. And then with both teams being at 5-3, that kind of for sure getting in the playoff spot that both teams are in now. And that just kind of adds a little bit more to what was already a fairly heated rivalry.
Yeah, no, we haven't played them in a while, so this will be our first time playing them in 4 years, and it'll probably be our last time playing them, concerning what's going on with the conferences and stuff. But you never know; maybe we'll get a non-conference game down the road with them. It's always been a great game with them. They're a lot like us; they play physical, and that's what we try to do too. And they're a good ball club. They got some nice kids over there. They struggled early in the year like we did, and they've gotten it together. And so looking forward to a good game.
The I-8 sits in kind of a weird spot going into the playoff mode. In the past, there have been that group of teams that looked like they were going to get in, and this year it's a little bit top-heavy. Lyle undefeated, and there's a group there. Piatone's there at 4-4, and of course Wilmington's at 5-3, and it seems to be a little bit different looking at a playoff picture for the I-8, but the teams that are there, it wouldn't surprise me at all if they made a run come playoff.
No, it all depends on what happens with your with your seed, whatever you draw. If you end up 5-4, you could get a really tough team right off the bat. And some people have different versions of that. Well, if you're going to play them in the quarterfinals, why don't you just play them first round and get to the point? So, but obviously you want to go as far as possible. That's good for your program. I always say too, we get to teach our younger kids a lot during the playoff season because they're playing with they're coming up and playing with the varsity, and I just think you get better as a program. But that's out of our hands. We'll do the best we can Friday, and then we'll see what happens Saturday. But very anxious time of the year too.
All right, and lastly tonight's injuries. I know things are kind of in flux a little bit with a few guys on the team. Where do you stand there?
Yeah, it looks like we're going to be missing Trey again. Today he started doing some running for the first time, and he looked pretty good. And so hopefully next week we'll get a chance to get him back. And then Cam Holman's still going through the appendicitis deal, and it looks like he's going to be back Tuesday. So if we get those guys back going into playoffs, that's just going to make us a deeper team. So I'm looking forward to that.
All right, Coach, good luck tonight. We'll talk to you in the postgame.
All right, John, I appreciate it, buddy.
Coach Jeff Rinks joining us here on Wilmington Wildcats Weekly, brought to you by Breezer Construction Company. Just about 4 minutes away from opening kick here tonight between Wilmington and Plano. We'll take one more timeout. When we come back, we'll get to some lineups and some action from around the area tonight. We'll kind of get you set up for what's going to happen here in the I-8 and other areas scores too. Of course, we'll check those later on at halftime. But we'll get to that next. And, of course, we'll get to opening kick tonight as well between Wilmington and Plano. We'll do that and more in a moment. You're listening to Wilmington Wildcats Weekly, brought to you by Breezer Construction Company here on the Christian Internet Sports Network. Warren's Collision Center is your hometown body shop. Your vehicle will get expert care with their drive-on frame rack and in their Bink spray booth. Warren's offers free estimates, pickup and delivery service, and they will get you set up with a loaner car while yours is in the shop. Warren's Collision Center is located at 242 North Front Street in Braidwood, or online anytime at warrenscollision.com. That's warrenscollision.com. Warren's Collision Center, where they care beyond the repair. Teresa's Family Styling Salon in Wilmington is an all-ages salon that will style your hair for that special look. They offer cuts, perms, and coloring for any fashion. They also carry Paul Mitchell and Brocato products. Teresa's Family Styling Salon is located in the Southgate Plaza in Wilmington, and you can call for an appointment at 815-476-1955. That's 815-476-1955. Pro Real Estate is a family-owned business established in 1983. Its staff and sales agents work in all areas of real estate sales, from first-time homebuyers to experienced investors. Located at 506 South Water Street in Wilmington, clients are welcome to stop by to discuss their real estate needs or visit our website at pro-homes.net. For a private consultation, contact us at 815-476-7916. All right, they are about ready to get to National Anthem here tonight. We'll take a break from that in just a moment. Quickly before that, I-8 matchups from around the area tonight. Piatone will take on Streeter. Reed Custer will go up against Sandwich tonight. Lyle will be taking on Coal City. Boy, could that be a good matchup, Lyle and Coal City tonight. Herscher already leads Mantino. That's a 3-0 lead for Herscher there. Some other matchups from around the area. Bismarck-Henning leads Seneca. They're already into that game. 15-14. Bismarck-Henning leading Seneca. Dwight is taking on Paxton Buckley Loda tonight. PBL right down the road. You know, I go to Illinois all the time for football. That thing is right on the road, straight down that way. Also, Ottawa Township will take on Yorkville tonight. Morris will be going up against LaSalle Peru. And we'll kind of keep you up to date on some other scores going on throughout the areas we get to things tonight. And Westmont's already losing to Burlington Central. Westmont needs to win to get in the playoffs, by the way.
Oh, boy.
As we'll have the national anthem here, so a little bit of rundown on the area matchups. We'll take a break. We'll come back with opening kick tonight from Plano in just a moment here as Wilmington Wildcats Weekly, brought to you by Breezer Construction Company, will come to close after this on the network. Breezer Construction Company is a proud supporter of Wilmington Wildcats football on the Christian Internet Sports Network. For over 40 years, Breezer Construction Company has led the way in providing quality construction to the industrial, utility, and pipeline industries. For more information on Breezer Construction Company, go to breezerconstruction.com. That's breezerconstruction.com. Or call 815-521-0900. When you need the very best representation on your side, the attorneys and staff at Odekirk Allred & Associates are here to help with extensive professional experience in cases involving criminal defense, divorce, custody, personal injury, residential real estate, and driver's license reinstatement. Odekirk Allred & Associates and its diverse team is prepared to commit personalized attention and aggressive representation to achieve positive outcomes for your most stressful legal issues. Odekirk Allred & Associates has a team of highly skilled attorneys from the area, including Wilmington locals. Odekirk Allred & Associates takes pride in its communication skills and unmatched reputation for success. Contact Odekirk Allred and Associates at 815-740-1700 or stop by their new office location in Wilmington at 1095 South Water Street for your free consultation today. So Wilmington and Plano are about set to get on their way here tonight from Plano High School. Let me transition this thing over to our actual score page here. Wow, fireworks still going off in the distance.
Nice fireworks.
Yeah, decent fireworks display here tonight. As the Cats finally take the field on the far sideline, and we'll get set for football tonight here from Plano. We'll keep an eye on a bunch of scores going on from throughout the area. Of course, this is week 9, the last week of the regular season for IHSA football. And tomorrow night, be sure to join us 7:45 as we will have our coverage of the IHSA football playoff pairings show, as we'll see where Wilmington will fall in. Regardless of what happens here tonight, Wilmington should have way more than enough playoff points to get in. I mean, we say that with some degree of trepidation, of course, because you never know for sure. But based upon where the projected cutoff is for playoff points, Wilmington's in no danger of not making it. However, you never want to wait around for that either.
No, you sure don't.
You can get in at 6 wins and not have to worry about it. That's what you want to do. So Plano will get set to kick off here. Back deep for Wilmington is Antonio Tafoya. Speaking of which, I never even got my Wilmington roster out. I don't know how that happened. Here's an onside kick, and Wilmington will cover it up at their own 45-yard line. At least it looked kind of like an onside kick, although it wasn't a great attempt at it. And Wilmington will take over 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line. So again, for Wilmington tonight, Trey Shaw is not playing. He's out for at least one more week due to that injury he sustained a couple of weeks ago. So it will be Connor Dempsey along with Sam Hafner at the wingbacks. Jacob Rodewald will be at fullback tonight, as under center is Keaton Hopwood. As Hopwood under center, as the handoff will come left side. This is Dempsey across the 45 out to the 48-yard line or so. Give Connor a gain of 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down and 7 for Wilmington. And already Jacob Rodewald coming up limping. We've played exactly one play of this game.
Oh, boy.
And that's not a good sign either. And Jacob's kind of been on again, off again with some injuries. So we'll see how that plays out tonight.
Yeah, that's another thing. Watch out for injuries.
So Hopwood under center, 2nd down and 7 from the Wilmington 48. Pitch back to Hafner, trying to get the corner, cuts back across midfield, bangs ahead inside the Plano 45-yard line, all the way down to the Plano 42. And that will be a gain of 10 yards and a Wilmington 1st down. Boy, good blocking off that right side, and nice patience by Hafner, and the Cats move the sticks on the first attempt.
That's what the Cats love to do. They love to put that ball on the ground and move the sticks.
1st and 10, Wilmington from the Plano 42. Reapers putting 5 guys in that defensive front, right along the line of scrimmage. Wilmington packs everybody in the double wing. Pitch goes left side. Dempsey with a huge hole inside the 35, inside the 30, all the way down to the 28-yard line of Plano. And that will be a gain of 14 more for Connor Dempsey.
Yeah, good blocking on that left side of the line again. That guard and tackle open up a nice hole for him.
Again, for Wilmington up front tonight, the Cats will have Dave Schnitker with, to his left, will be Hunter Doherty on the left side of that line. We'll get to the rest of them here in just a second. Handoff goes left side. This is Dempsey inside the 25, down near the 23. That's going to be a gain of 6 or 7 more for Wilmington.
No. Yeah, it's about 6.5. We'll put down 6. Again, nice little hole. Wasn't big, but it was just what he needed to scoot right through. Again, on the left side of the line.
Of course, Ethan White at that center spot for Wilmington here tonight. Cam Harbor will get some time on the right side of that line. Also over there is Jack Kettman. I think Gornick's out there as well. Pitch comes left side. This is Dempsey, nice and steady inside the 20 down to the 15 before he's stacked up there. And Wilmington running behind that huge left side of the offensive line, and Doherty and Schnicker. And a good gain there. And that's another 6 yards for that rushing attempt down to the 17. Let's call it the 16-yard line of Plano. 9:18 to go in the first quarter. And no score between Wilmington and Plano. Again, everything packed in that double wing. Hopwood under center. And the defensive line jumps for Plano. That stop motion, and Plano motioning, but that's going to be offsides, I do believe, although and it is offsides on Plano. So that will be a 5-yard penalty. Bring up first down at 5 from the Plano 11-yard line, excuse me. First down at 5.
Yeah, that's a set play by Wilmington. They pull it several times a game.
By the way,
motion.
There is a secondary explanation for that, too. Let's see how this play goes here, and then I'll explain to you kind of Coach Rientz's mindset on the secondary application of that. First down and 5 here. Handoff goes to Hafner. Inside the 5 has a wall of blockers. He'll get the first down to about the 4-yard line. It will be a gain of 6 yards and a Wilmington first down inside the 5. By the way, when they do that stop motion, it's for a couple of reasons. One is to try to draw them off sides, but the other one is whenever Wilmington goes in motion, the linebackers, if they're blitzing, tend to time that blitz based on when the backs go in motion, when they think they're going to get the ball on the pitch. So they try to blitz it. So when they do that, it breaks up that timing. And there's another one, but Wilmington actually jumps this time. That's the right side of the offensive line. Might have been Kettman over there. And those are the kind of things you can't have if you're Wilmington. Goes from first and goal from the 5 to first and goal from the 10. Again, can't have those kind of things in a game like this.
Yeah, you got to get your mind in the game. Every play is important.
8:08 to go in the first quarter. Wilmington methodically moving down the field here. First and goal from the 10 for Wilmington. Everything packed in again in the double wing. Pitch comes left side. Dempsey trying to get inside the 10. Gets down to the 5. So he'll pick up the 5 yards that they initially lost. And it will bring up second down and goal from the 5 after that 5-yard run from Dempsey.
Yeah, so far that running game has been working out very well. The smallest gain they've got so far is 3 yards, the largest being 14.
So second down and goal for Wilmington from the 5 of Plano. No matter what here, the Cats have chewed up a bunch of first quarter clock.
Taking their time getting out of the huddle. There we go.
So Hopwood back under center here. Again, out of the double wing. And the handoff goes to the fullback. This is Rodewald. He's shoving toward the end zone. And is he in? Still no signal. He's down at the 1-yard line. I don't know how he's not in when everybody's in the end zone.
Just about has to be in.
But they're going to say he's down at the 1. So it'll bring up third down and goal from the 1. So they say the progress was stopped at the 1. Yeah, I kind of like that the referee has a mic and at least explains the decision-making process.
That does help.
Because it gives you a little bit of an idea of what's going on. Third down and goal from the 1. I can't imagine Wilmington would kick a field goal here no matter what, but we'll see. And Hopwood almost fumbled the football. I mean, he came really close to fumbling it, and I don't think he got in the end zone.
No, you're right. I think he lost.
So it will bring up 4th down and goal.
Well, now you'll find out.
I think they're right back at the same spot they were just at. So 4th down and goal from the 1. There's absolutely really no point in trying to field goal from here. You have Plano backed up to their 1 no matter what. Although this would be a huge momentum swing for Plano if they could stop Wilmington on 4th and goal.
That's the most dangerous thing about it.
So 4th and goal from the 1, pitch back to Dempsey. He pounds ahead, and he's in for the touchdown. 1-yard touchdown run, Connor Dempsey. 5:39 to go in the opening quarter. Wilmington takes a 6-0 lead, and you notice where they went when they needed a yard. It's behind that big left side of the Wilmington offensive line. And Dempsey gets the 1 yard required. And now the extra point upcoming, which has been kind of interesting lately.
Yes, it has been. We appreciate the young freshman coming in, Alan Richards, and picking up for Shaw.
Yeah. And he is a good kicker for a freshman especially. Good snap. And the kick by Richards is good. Yeah. And Wilmington takes a 7-0 lead over Plano. 5:39 to go opening quarter. We'll take a break. Back with more Cats football in just a moment here on the Christian Internet Sports Network. Quigley Technology Services is your local source for computer help. They have built numerous websites, including ours, here at the Christian Internet Sports Network. Quigley Technology Services also specializes in virus removal, so your computer will get back to full speed now. And you can trust them for first-class computer repair, including free local pickup and delivery, plus on-site service, including after hours. Contact Quigley Technology Services at 815-293-7844 or stop by at quigtech.com. That's QUIG tech.com. Phelan Acres Bible Church is the perfect place if you are looking for a church to call home. They have services every week, including Sunday school at 9:45, morning worship at 11, and Wednesday night prayer meetings at 7. Phelan Acres Bible Church is located at 26009 Willow Lane in Wilmington, Illinois. And for more information, call 815-476-7818. That's 815-476-7818. So 7-0 is the lead for Wilmington here with 5:39 to go opening quarter as the Cats went on a really nice drive. First one of the game by either team as Richards will approach and a short kick and a fair catch called for and made at the 37 by Jamal Williams Jr. for the Reapers. And Plano will start there 1st and 10, and this is our first opportunity to see the Reapers offensively. Now, Plano does run the ball, and they run the ball a lot, just like they have in the past. You will see a little bit of a spread formation from time to time out of them. And we'll see what they line up in here. Bryson Schmidt, the 6'1", 160-pound senior, will call the signals tonight for Plano. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. Basically pistol formation with 2 backs behind Schmidt. He'll keep it near side, and a big gain on first down across midfield down to the 43, 42-yard line of Wilmington. So a gain of 18 yards on a quarterback keeper by Bryson Schmidt, and that will give the Reapers 1st and 10. And you know, if you're going to see wrinkles defensively, it'll be early when Plano comes out in different looks. 2 receivers to the near side this time. Handoff goes up the middle. There's a good gain on first down by Angel Pere, the 6', 160-pound junior. As Pere will pick up 5 yards, it'll bring up 2nd and 5. And falling down in the backfield is Schmidt. Tried to run the run-pass option and had a little bit of difficulty getting the ball back from the running back and then just fell down in the backfield. Actually, that run might have been by Coker. not Perea. I thought it was 3, but it's not. There's a fumble in the backfield. Schmidt dropped it, and now he's sacked by Jack Ketman. A loss of 4 more. It will bring up 4th down and 12 for Plano on what looked to be a snap that Schmidt wasn't ready for. And so Plano will get set to punt it away here after what was a promising start to that drive. Back deep for Wilmington is Antonio Tafoya. He's back at his own 7-yard line. And getting set to punt is Peyton Shettles, a 6'2", 205-pound senior, on 4th and 12. Good snap. The kick goes sideways, and it won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. It went out of bounds.
There might have been tipped a little bit by the Wildcat.
It should be out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And they're going to say, wow, up to the 47. So it didn't even get, it's a punt of -3 yards. And Wilmington will get it back 1st and 10. Oh, my goodness. Actually, it's pretty good pressure by Grant Imhoff, too, coming off the edge, which kind of made him adjust it a little bit.
This is what you want to take advantage of now.
Yes, if you're the Wildcats, when you get field position like this, you got to take advantage of it. 7-0 Wilmington, 3:54 to go opening corner. Hopplin under center, again double wing. And Plano showing 5 down linemen. Hand up the middle, huge hole. This is Rodewald inside the 30, inside the 20, and finally tackled at the 15-yard line. What a run by Jacob Rodewald. A gain of 38 yards for Jacob Rodewald and a 1st down for Wilmington from the Plano 15. And
wow.
I don't remember Jacob Rodewald having that kind of speed. Do you?
Sure surprised me, I tell you what.
I thought it was a wing back at first.
He had a safety was trying to chase him down back then, cut it across field and finally got him.
1st and 10 from the 15-yard line, and it looks like movement up front. And it's a false start on Wilmington. And again, you just can't give free yardage.
Yeah, he was hitting himself on the head with both of his hands and the helmet like, what are you thinking?
Well,
they can't afford those kind of things.
One thing in Wilmington's favor is they haven't had any problems moving the football, that's for sure.
No, not so far.
1st and 15 now for Wilmington from the 20-yard line of Plano as the clock continues to roll. We're under 10 seconds to go on the play clock, and I can only imagine that Wilmington's going to have to burn a timeout here. And there we go. 3:02 to go in the first. Wilmington leads at 7-0. Take a break, come back with more Cats football in a moment on the Christian Internet Sports Network. If you're looking for more information on Wilmington Wildcats football, then check out the Catbackers every Wednesday at 7 at Tuffy's. Each week, Coach Reentz goes over game film, takes questions from the audience, and presents the Offensive and Defensive Player of the Week awards. Plus, you'll get to hang out with other Wildcat fans and get the inside scoop on next week's game. So be sure to check out the Catbackers every Wednesday at 7 at Tuffy's. Warren's Collision Center is your hometown body shop. Your vehicle will get expert care with their drive-on frame rack and in their Bink spray booth. Warren's offers free estimates, pickup and delivery service, and they will get you set up with a loaner car while yours is in the shop. Warren's Collision Center is located at 242 North Front Street in Braidwood, or online anytime at warrenscollision.com. That's warrenscollision.com. Warren's Collision Center, where they care beyond the repair. All right, Wilmington has it 1st down at 15 from the 20-yard line of Plano. Pitch goes right side. Hafner inside the 10, inside the 5. Hafner is down to about the 4-yard line. A gain of 16 yards on a quick pitch play off the right side. Wilmington wasted no time getting that play off.
Boy, he went on the right side this time, and he knifed through the line and took and gained speed.
And it seemed like they just went a lot faster. I mean, they just went right to the snap.
Yeah, you're right.
So 1st down and goal from the 4 for Wilmington. 2:40 to go here in our opening quarter. Pitch back to Hafner, and he's going to score easily off the right side, and Wilmington leads it 13-0 over Plano. 2:33 to go in the first quarter, and I mean there was a massive hole off the right side of that offensive line.
And he tossed it back to Hafner, and then the quarterback led the charge.
So Alan Richards will come on and attempt the extra point here out of the hold of Kyle Humphreys.
You're absolutely right. The holes in the line is opening up, and it's just been fantastic.
So Humphreys with the hold. The kick by Richards is good again. So back-to-back kicks from Alan Richards, and Wilmington leads it 14-0. 2:33 to go opening quarter. We'll take a break. Back with more Cats football in a moment here on the Christian Internet Sports Network. Teresa's Family Styling Salon in Wilmington is an all-ages salon that will style your hair for that special look. They offer cuts, perms, and coloring for any fashion. They also carry Paul Mitchell and Brocato products. Teresa's Family Styling Salon is located in the Southgate Plaza in Wilmington, and you can call for an appointment at 815-476-1955. That's 815-476-1955. 14-0 is the lead for Wilmington. 2:33 to go opening quarter. Good start for the Wildcats here tonight, although Plano showed some flashes on their first offensive drive. They kind of shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, two fumbles kind of cost them on 2 downs, and so then had to kick the ball back to Wilmington right away.
So Richards has it teed up. He approaches. And another short kick. Fair catch called for and made at the 33-yard line. And that's where Plano will start first 10. Of course, Wilmington trying to keep that ball kind of a short kickoff to negate any returns and also give the possibility of a little bit of a surprise. We've seen some footballs go errant here in the last few weeks.
Well, let's see what this Wilmington defense can do now.
By the way, defensive line for Wilmington is Doherty, Kettman, and Cameron Harbor this time around. Handoff goes left side. Boy, there's a nice hard run.
He got stopped, and then he kept turning his feet, turned around, and kept going.
A gain of 5, close to 6 by Dimitri Coker, the 5'10", 165-pound senior. Actually, they're going to give him, 6 yards. Second down at 4. Yeah. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far, pistol formation. And keeping it near side is Bryson Schmidt trying to get the corner. He gets the first down before getting brought to the ground out near the 48-yard line by Tafoya. That'll be a gain of 8 more. And a Plano first down. See, that's the danger, is that they got some fast guys on offense. And the handoff goes to Coker. Another tough run for about 4 yards. Boy, if you need a couple of yards, Dimitri's your guy. Finally brought down by Connor Dempsey. A gain of 4 to bring up 2nd and 6.
Yeah, he's a tough runner. Tough to bring down. First thing you do is got to get him stopped, and the second thing you do is got to get him down.
2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far. Pistol formation for Schmidt with Coker behind him. Handoff goes to Coker, trying to go near side. Good job by Sam Hafner. Fumble on the play. Fumble, and does Wilmington have it? They say they do. No official word. And Wilmington does have it. Sam Hafner just ripped and ripped and ripped until the ball came out of Coker's hands, and Wilmington does have it back off the turnover. Boy, that's really good football from Sam Hafner.
Yeah,
he just grabbed a hold and wouldn't let go and kept jerking on the football until he got it loose.
He grabbed literally, you're right, he grabbed literally around the football and kept jerking while his partner was getting him around the feet trying to tackle him, and he finally got it jerked loose. Wasn't really Coker was carrying the ball loose, it just got ripped out.
Wow, what a start tonight for Wilmington. 1st and 10 from their own 48. Double wing, and again the Cats jump off sides. So for the 3rd time tonight, Wilmington is guilty of a false start. almost inexplicably for the third time tonight, Wilmington has not had those problems all year, and it hasn't been the same person either. It's been 3 penalties on 3 different linemen. I don't know if maybe they're just extra amped up for this game or what. So they're resetting it. So the clock should be at 1:18, and they'll start it on the snap here.
I do like that microphone.
I do too. At least you know what's going on. I mean, it's a little annoying at times, but at least you know what's happening. Some nights you have no idea.
That's right.
1st and 15, double handoff back to the near side. This is Dempsey across the 45, out near the 48. A gain of 4, close to 5. And it'll bring up, let's say 4. It'll bring up 2nd down and 11. And the Cats once again trying to work out of a hole after another penalty.
Boy, I tell you what, they've had 3 of them already tonight, and this is not even in the first quarter yet.
So the Cats will have now 2nd down and 11 from their own 47-yard line as we near the end, of the first quarter. Again, everything packed in onto the double wing. Hopwood under center, hands off to Hafner off the right side. And that time he's met in the hole and dropped.
Boy, there was no hole that time.
Looks like big number 70. That's, I don't have a number 70. But whoever it is, he's a large individual. Under a minute to go now in this first quarter. Bring up 3rd down and 9 for Wilmington from their own 49-yard line. Cats taking plenty of time here. Of course, they're not in any hurry at this point after scoring 2 quick touchdowns. Back to the double wing, 3rd down and 9. Hopwood drops back to pass, fires deep down the far sideline. It is incomplete. Boy, that's really nice coverage. Good coverage out there by, I believe that's Eli Gonzalez, who knocked that away from Cameron Harbor. Coaching staff for Wilmington wanting a penalty. That was pretty good coverage, looked like to me.
Yeah, it was fantastic coverage. That was a nicely thrown ball by Hopwood. Came driving right over his shoulder, but the defensive guy was reaching up right at the last minute and knocked it away.
17 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Wilmington will be forced to punt away from the Wilmington 49. So Grant Imhoff to punt away here. That's a nice snap. Kick straight up in the air. And that's going to bounce backwards out near the 40. And Wilmington, for some reason, let it go. And let it go back for another 3 yards. And the punting game tonight for both teams has been, I wouldn't want to say disastrous quite yet, but it's not been good. That was a punt of 10 yards. And Plano will take over at their own 41-yard line with 6 seconds to go in the first quarter.
He must have forgotten which way the ball was supposed to be going.
So 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far. Schmidt out of the gun this time with 1 running back to either side. And he will hand it off to the far side. And what a tackle by Connor Dempsey.
Wow.
Boy, as he drops Torrey Jackson, the 5'11", 190-pound senior, and I mean dropped him in a hurry after a gain of maybe a yard. It'll bring up 2nd and 9 for Plano as we head to the second quarter. Wilmington leads at 14-0. We're back here with more Cats football in a moment on the Christian Internet Sports Network.
Pro Real Estate is a family-owned business established in 1983. Its staff and sales agents work in all areas of real estate sales, from first-time homebuyers to experienced investors. Located at 506 South Water Street in Wilmington, Clients are welcome to stop by to discuss their real estate needs or visit our website at pro-homes.net. For a private consultation, contact us at 815-476-7916. Breezer Construction Company is a proud supporter of Wilmington Wildcats football on the Christian Internet Sports Network. For over 40 years, Breezer Construction Company has led the way in providing quality construction to the industrial, utility, and pipeline industries. For more information on Breezer Construction Company, go to breezerconstruction.com. That's breezerconstruction.com. Or call 815-521-0900.
Start of the second quarter. Plano has it 2nd and 9. Handoff goes up the middle, and that's not going to go anywhere. Maybe a gain of a yard. Schmidt waited real late to commit to that. And it was Coker on the carry, and it'll stay 3rd down and 9 after no gain.
Yeah, it seems like Schmidt is trying to hang on the ball too long.
Yeah, either sell it or don't. 2 receivers to either side. Schmidt out of the gun again with Coker to his left. Now 1 receiver in motion. And Schmidt drops back to pass. Pressured, and he's sacked back at the 32. Jack Kettman with the sack and a loss of 12 more. As Schmidt had no chance, Kettman came flying through. And Plano is going to be forced to punt the ball away again on 4th and 18. Wow. And I mean, that happened quickly.
Boy, he came through there like an arrow shot out of a bow.
Well, take a look at this formation as everybody split out, kind of more or less like a swinging gate, back to the middle.
That was interesting, wasn't it? More interesting if they just hiked the ball that way.
Maybe trying to give Wilmington a look for later or something along those lines. Very slow snap. This is a beautiful kick, although very short. And it kicks back to the Wilmington 37-yard line. As Wilmington will have it there 1st and 10.
Now, Wildcats really need to pick it and get a long, sustained drive so they can keep this thing going.
Well, last time around, Wilmington had the ball and didn't go anywhere. Matter of fact, Plano's defense did a very nice job after it looked like they were unstoppable for the first quarter. Plano made a stop, but the problem is for the Reapers is that their offense hasn't done much. And they keep giving the ball back to Wilmington, and you can only do that for so long.
Yeah, Wilmington really needs to make them pay for it every time now if they can.
So 10:30 to go in the first half. Wilmington leads at 14-0 here over Plano. Everybody packed into that double wing with Hafner and Connor Dempsey. Handoff comes near side. This is Hafner across the 45 to the 46. He'll pick up about 3 yards, maybe 4, depending upon where they spot that ball. As the stop made by Nick Woodhouse, 6'2", 185-pound senior for Plano.
Yards are coming a little bit more hard right now.
Give him a gain of 4 to bring up 2nd down and 6. Of course, what killed Wilmington last time around was the false start penalty, and there have been 3 of those in this first half already for Wilmington. 2nd down and 6 from the Wilmington 46-yard line. Hopwood under center, pitch back to Dempsey, trying to go left side across the 45 to midfield, down to the 49-yard line of Plano. Give him 5 more yards, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 1 for the Wildcats from the 49, almost the 48 of Plano. And for Wilmington, this is kind of a big spot in this game. You want to keep the clock moving. You want to pick up a 1st down, keep Plano's offense off the field.
They've had things going their way. They need to score while they're doing it. You never tell when things change later in a game. So,
one thing about Wilmington's offense tonight, they have been very deliberate and very slow at getting plays off. Just trying to use that clock. Hopwood under center, pitch back to Dempsey. He's got a 1st down inside the Plano 45, down to the 42-yard line. That'll be a gain of 6 more for Connor, and a Wilmington 1st down. The Cats have churned ahead to get a lot of yardage here in that first corner. The Cats have only attempted one pass, and that was a deep pass that
well thrown.
Was very well defended. Yeah, it was a good pass. It was just well defended.
Very well defended, but it was good.
1st and 10 from the Plano 42. Handoff to the near side. This is Hafner across the 35-yard line to the 34. And that will pick up about 7 more. It'll bring up 2nd down and 3. By the way, Wilmington going left to right this quarter as we sit here inside the Plano press box. Actually, they gave them almost 8.
Well, they did.
Bring up 2nd down and 2. And if you watch Wilmington's offense, I mean, you watch them right now, Connor Dempsey's not relaying that play till at least 15 seconds on the play clock. They are using every second that they can. Under 8 minutes to go in the half. Pitch comes right side. Being nice and patient is Hafner.
Well, that was a good defensive tackle there. Man.
Gets down to the 32. As that play made by Gabe Rodriguez, 5'7", 160-pound junior. So it is a 1st down after a gain of about 3.
Was that Hafner that time too?
Boy, Sam Hafner has just done a phenomenal job.
Been filling in for
replacing Trey Shaw, yeah.
Yeah, he's doing it. He really has. He's coming to his own.
Hafner's been doing. I mean, he's been in that rotation,
right?
But he's just becoming that one of the feature backs here with Trey out with that injury. Pitch comes near side. Hafner again inside the 30, still going to the 25, still going all the way down to the 23 of Plano. What a run by Sam Hafner and his offensive line.
You see the way he stopped and waited a little bit and shifted to the left a second and took the block and went through.
A gain of 9. Wilmington will have it 2nd down and a yard from the 23-yard line of Plano.
It seems like the last few weeks the backs have been very patient and following their blocks.
And really running harder, too.
Yes,
it's
not
just relying on speed, but relying on power. So 2nd down and a yard. Hopwood under center. Plano with those 5 down linemen again. Pitch comes left side. This is Dempsey inside the 20 down to the 19. A gain of 4 more yards for Connor. And Wilmington will have it 1st and 10 from the Plano 19. I'll tell you this much. Whoever gets Wilmington in the first round of the 3A playoffs,
going to be surprised.
You better be ready for that, because this is not the same team that started out this year.
No, it's not. Connor's got 10 carries and Hafner 9 carries.
I mean, if you watch Wilmington the first 3 weeks and watch them now, they look almost like 2 different teams. Hopwood under center. And do we have a delay of game? Good grief.
No.
So Wilmington goes from 1st and 10 to 1st and 15, and that should not happen. The play clock is literally right in the end zone. I mean, it's well within view. So it goes from 1st and 10 to 1st and 15, and Plano has gotten a little more stingy defensively.
Yes, they have.
And 15 yards is
not easy to
difficult to come by.
Yeah, the Wilmington is trying to milk the clock for everything they can, but you got to watch that play clock. Make sure you don't do that.
Back to the double wing again. Handoff goes to the fullback. This is Rodewald as he'll get all of the penalty yardage back and then some, couple of yards after that. So a gain of about 7 yards. Give him 6, I guess. I was deciding whether or not to round up there, but it's really going to be 2nd down and 9 here. So, well, now, I don't know. They keep moving the marker around so much. 5:25 to go in the half, so Wilmington using clock no matter what here. Back to the double wing. In motion as Dempsey gets the pitch. He slips, And he's down at the 21-yard line. Well, there's where that rain and all that stuff comes into play because there was a big hole there. Dempsey just couldn't get there. So it'll bring up 3rd down and 11.
Yeah, that really hurt there.
Well, again, the penalties are the things that you just can't have.
Yeah,
because
the penalties put pressure on you. He looked like he was going to have a good gainer then. And he went around that left side, and as he made his cut, his foot slipped right off from underneath him.
So Plano uses a timeout. 4:44 to go in the half. Wilmington leads at 14-0. 3rd down and close to 12 coming up after this timeout. You're listening to Wilmington Wildcats football on the Christian Internet Sports Network.
When you need the very best representation on your side, the attorneys and staff at Odekirk Allred and Associates are here to help with extensive professional experience in cases involving criminal defense, divorce, custody, personal injury, residential real estate, and driver's license reinstatement. Odekirk Allred and Associates and its diverse team is prepared to commit personalized attention and aggressive representation to achieve positive outcomes for your most stressful legal issues. Odekirk Allred and Associates has a team of highly skilled attorneys from the area, including Wilmington locals. Odekirk Allred and Associates takes pride in its communication skills and unmatched reputation for success. Contact Odekirk Allred and Associates at 815-740-1700 or stop by their new office location in Wilmington at 1095 South Water Street for your free consultation today.
4:44 to go in the half. Wilmington facing a 3rd and 12.
Starts the 25-second clock.
So Hopwood under center here. Handoff comes near side. That is Hafner down to the 15. There should be 2 players in motion for Wilmington.
We have illegal shift on the offense.
And it was.
2 men moving at the same time.
So it goes from 3rd and 12 to 3rd and 17. The penalties have just been close to out of control for Wilmington in the first half. There have been 5 penalties, all of them offensive. Wilmington has had 2 penalties since getting inside the 20-yard line.
5-yard penalty from the previous spot. We'll replay 3rd down. The game clock will start on my signal.
So 3rd down and 12 goes to 3rd and 17. And now you got to go where you get at least a chunk of yards back so that either you got a shot. I don't know if you try Richards at a field goal or not. I don't know if he can kick comfortably anyway from that distance.
I don't know if he can or not, and he doesn't get it high, so it would be easy to block.
Now what? I don't know what's going on here. I don't think the officials can figure out exactly what they're doing. It's 3rd and 17 with 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the half.
We're going to set the game clock to 4 minutes and 35 seconds. The clock will start on the snap.
Yeah, they
4:35.
They keep running it at various times when they probably shouldn't be. So 4:35 to go on the game clock. Hopwood out of the shotgun. 2 receivers to his far side in that single wingback set. Hopwood rolls left side, looks downfield, going to keep it himself, and he's going to get back to near where the original line of scrimmage was. So a gain about 7 more, and it'll bring up 4th down and 10 for Wilmington from the Plano 20-yard line. Well, now what do you do? I'm still in the mindset you dig out the screen pass.
Yeah.
Because
it's not a bad idea.
Plano's going to be coming after everybody. I don't know. We'll see. There's a reason Barry calls plays and I don't, that's for sure. 2 receivers to the near side. Hopwood out of the shotgun here with 1 wingback and 1 setback. Hopwood rolls to the right, looking outfield, fires into the end zone, and it is incomplete. Goes in and out of the hands of Sam Hafner. Actually, pretty good coverage back there, too, by Gabe Rodriguez. Great throw by Keaton Hopwood. It's just Hafner couldn't quite reel it in. And Plano will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Once again, I think if he had thrown it a little bit earlier,
yeah,
he had a little separation.
Holding on
waited
to it
too
a
long.
little bit too long. So Plano 1st and 10 from their own 20, 4:19 to go in the half. And again, I feel fairly confident that Wilmington scores on that drive without the penalties.
Yeah, the penalties is really putting a crook in their style.
2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far, out of the pistol. Handoff goes far side to Coker. He gets stacked up after a gain of a couple. We'll give him a 3-yard gain, bring up 2nd and 7 for Plano. Under 4 minutes to go in the half. Again, 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far, 1 receiver in motion. Handoff comes in the jet sweep, and that doesn't go anywhere. As Robert Lucky trying to get the corner, and there were a whole bunch of people waiting there for him. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 6 after a gain of a yard. Trips receivers to the near side. 1 to the far, out of the pistol again is Schmidt. And taking his time here as the play clock still has plenty of time left. And again, we'll stay trips to the near side. Schmidt takes the snap. Schmidt going to keep it himself, trying to get the corner. He's not going to get anywhere near the 1st down as he is shoved out of bounds outside the 27.
Oh, they're going to call him for hitting out of bounds.
They throw a penalty flag for a late hit on a hit that wasn't even a hit. I mean, that's...
Play. We have a dead ball, personal foul, late hit, number 47. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty from the end of the result. End of the run. The result is going to be a 1st down, Plano.
Well, it's a 1st down for Plano off a penalty. That's really...
I figured they were going to call that.
Yeah, I think that's more of a home side penalty than that is anything else. I mean, technically, did Hunter hit him out of bounds? I mean, if you want to be super technical about it, I guess he did.
Didn't knock him down.
I mean, that's, yeah. Well, in any case, handoff comes near side. This is Coker carrying people with him across the 45 to near the 48. He'll pick up 7, and really, honestly, though, does Hunter really need to make contact there? He doesn't.
No, he didn't need to.
That play is over.
He was out. He was already out of bounds. He bumped into him. He didn't need to.
And all you did was give Plano an easy 1st down. 2nd down and 3 now. And Schmidt going to keep it off the far side. He's got some room down to the Wilmington 45-yard line. That'll be a gain of 8 more for Schmidt, actually close to 9. And Plano has it 1st down, 1st and 10 from the Wilmington 44. And man, penalties have been an absolute killer for Wilmington in this half.
Have.
Handoff goes to Coker, trying to get the corner. Man, is he hard to bring down. He'll pick up 3, but that's just, you want to talk about the toughest runner we've seen this year. He might not be the flashiest, but, man, can that kid run hard.
Yeah, he does.
Give him a gain of 3, bring up 2nd down and 7 as we approach 2 minutes to go in the half from the Wilmington 42. Handoff again to Coker. And they'll get about 5, maybe 6 up in the middle. They'll bring up 3rd down and 2. So we'll give them a gain of 5. It'll bring up 3rd and 2 from the Wilmington 37, or 36 almost. 2 receivers to either side. Out of the pistol again is Schmidt. And Schmidt going to keep it far side. And he'll slip and go down at the Wilmington 30-yard line. So a gain of about 6 more.
The clock will start on my signal.
So 1st and 10 from the Wilmington 30. Schmidt will keep it this time, and that won't go anywhere as Hafner, Doherty, all back there, and a timeout to Plano. I believe they have one timeout left with 1:26 to go in the half. The Reapers will have it 2nd and 10 from the Wilmington 30. Be sure to stick around for our halftime show, brought to you tonight by Pro Real Estate with offices there in Wilmington. We'll have a check of your first half stats. We'll get you set for the second half, and we'll also have a full check of the IHSA football scoreboard, brought to you by Odekirk, Allred, and Associates. That will be all coming up here on the halftime show, brought to you by Pro Real Estate in Wilmington. Also, be sure to join us tomorrow night, 7:45, the IHSA football playoff pairing show here on the network, live from Terry Shed, as we go back out there this year. Appreciate that. We'll have a full rundown, 1A through 8A tomorrow night here on the Christian Internet Sports Network. The IHSA football playoff pairing show at 7:45 Saturday night. Well, back to it here. Plano has it 2nd down and 10 from the Wilmington 30 with 1:26 to go in the half. Handoff goes to Coker, being patient, down to the 25-yard line. The clock will continue to roll. It will bring up 3rd down and 5 from the Wilmington 25. Now to 1:10 to go in the half. Schmidt out of the pistol again. Handoff to Coker, and again, he'll get close to a 1st down. Picks up 4, maybe 5. They're going to say he is just short after a gain of 4. Bring up 4th down and a yard, down to 50 seconds and counting here in the half. And we have a timeout to Wilmington with 48 seconds to go in the half.
And once again, what made this possible?
Penalties.
Penalties for Wilmington.
Penalties.
Both
They would have
offense,
gotten the ball back.
And then could have gotten the ball back there from half where they had it made.
Plano was nowhere near getting a 1st down when that now, I mean, you could say, was that penalty a penalty?
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't think it was.
It's not really, but the simple fact of the matter is, did he touch him out of bounds? He did touch him out of bounds. Was it necessary? It was not necessary.
Actually, there were like 3 Wilmington guys around him.
I mean, it's not like he took a shot on him or something out of bounds. He, like, put a hand on him, but
like I said, it didn't knock him down or anything. It didn't even jar him all that much.
No, he never went to the ground, never really did anything other than just literally it was a hand on his back. But if you want to be technical, that is a penalty.
Speaking, it's a penalty.
4th down and a yard here for Plano. 48 seconds to go in the half. And Schmidt calling for it. Now will back out, come back to the near side. Play clock down to 15 seconds. Takes the snap, hands it off to Coker. He's got room, and there's a really nice tackle after a gain of a couple by Jacob Rodewald. Give Coker a gain of 2 yards, down to 43 seconds to go in the half. And somebody is down for Plano. So it might be Coker who's actually injured.
You know, he was drugged down, kind of swinging around him and dragging him down at the same time. It could be him. Could have twisted an ankle.
We'll let them take a look at him. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more of our half here in just a moment. 14-0 Wilmington, 44 seconds to go on the half. Plano will have it 1st and 10 from the Wilmington 18 when we come back after this on the Christian Internet Sports Network.
Quigling Technology Services is your local source for computer help. They have built numerous websites, including ours, here at the Christian Internet Sports Network. Quigling Technology Services also specializes in virus removal, so your computer will get back to full speed now. And you can trust them for first-class computer repair, including free local pickup and delivery, plus on-site service, including after hours. Contact Quigling Technology Services at 815-293-7844 or stop by at quigtech.com. That's QUIG tech.com. If you're looking for more information on Wilmington Wildcats football, then check out the Catbackers every Wednesday at 7 at Tuffy's. Each week, Coach Reentz goes over game film, takes questions from the audience, and presents the Offensive and Defensive Player of the Week awards. Plus, you'll get to hang out with other Wildcat fans and get the inside scoop on next week's game. So be sure to check out the Catbackers every Wednesday at 7 at Tuffy's.
Well, Demetrius Coker is literally being carried off the field.
Yeah, it looks like it's a knee or an ankle, doesn't it?
He's not putting weight on anything.
Yeah.
And that is not good. For Plano, listen, all these teams are IEA teams. We want everybody healthy going into the playoffs. I think Plano will get there regardless, and, they really need him. He's a tough runner, too, one of the toughest we've seen.
Yes, he is.
Snap back, pass over the middle, caught, and Plano's going to score a touchdown. That was actually a really nice pass from Bryson Smith. Trying to see who ended up with it. An 18-yard touchdown strike to, is that Keegan Cullison, who ended up with the football? And that's what happens when you have 6 penalties and a half.
Who caught that?
I think it's Keegan Cullison, number 18. Rolling right side, Schmidt looking in the end zone, trying to get away, still trying to get away. He'll fire it incomplete, and it will stay 14-6 with 31 seconds to go in the half. Well, if you're Wilmington, you got to feel pretty good about where you're at if you could stop getting penalties. I mean, quite frankly, Wilmington really should be up 21 or 28-0 at this point, but with late hit out of bounds, that kept this drive alive, or it would have been gone a long time ago. You had Wilmington getting 2 penalties inside the 20-yard line of Plano, and whenever you have that stuff happen, it just becomes a problem.
You're right. We gave that touchdown away. That was.
And quite honestly, that might be the best thing for Plano, is that they're forced to go to the air a little bit, because Wilmington has shown a weakness there, and not that you ever want a player injured, clearly not. And you want Demetrius Coker in the game. You want him there a long time, but it makes it to where they might go to a different aspect of their game that Wilmington wasn't really prepping for all that much.
Yeah, they got a bunch of guys looking at him over there to decide what his situation really is.
I really hope he's okay, because that kid runs the football hard. Plano needs him going forward. As Plano will get set to kick off here. So Hafner and Tafoya back deep for Wilmington. So Cervantes with the kick. This will bounce down, picked up at the 23, across the 30. That should be a face mask right there, shouldn't it? Nothing? Really?
I thought he got him on there, grabbed his arm. But
oh, okay. And in any case, out to the 36, close to the 37. Wilmington will have it there with 23 seconds to go in the half and just 1 timeout. For the Cats, you might run a play or 2 here, just see what you got. If you got just some sort of weird trick play that you've run earlier this year, you could try pulling a rabbit out of the hat or something. Or you could just run the ball and go to halftime. What do you think's going to happen?
I'm going to run the ball.
You don't think there's like a double reverse halfback option?
If they double reverse that and fumble it, I'm going to
go run it on the stairs screaming. 1st and 10. Handoff comes near side. You're right. Across the 40, 45. Out to midfield goes Sam Hafner. And Wilmington will use a timeout with 17 seconds to go in the half. And that's the last timeout for Wilmington of the half.
Don't you wish you had those back?
And I guess Wilmington didn't use a timeout, so you're down to 13 seconds. The Cats were thinking that they did, I think, and now they spiked the ball, and they wasted 8 seconds off the clock.
And they whirl.
And that's just miscommunication. The entire offense for Wilmington backed off like, okay, we used our last timeout, and they didn't. There's still 9 seconds to go in the half.
Do you remember how many yards he got, Hafner did in that last run? Let me see. All right,
let's see.
Okay.
14.
Hold on. Started at 36.
14. Yeah, 14. So 2nd down and 10 here for Wilmington from midfield. We'll see what they do with 9 seconds to go in the half. Hopwood drops back to pass, looks downfield, tries to scramble away, still looking, fires it incomplete. And boy, did they generously run off the last 2 seconds of the half clock.
Well, they sure did.
I mean, that clock should have been stopped with 2 seconds left, and boy, were they not any too shy about running the rest of those seconds
Let's
off.
see if the referee catches it. He's been pretty good at that.
I mean, I'm all for, you want to give yourself a little extra half second of half clock. And the penalty's on Wilmington anyway, so it doesn't matter. And so it would have been another penalty on Wilmington anyway, so it doesn't matter. We're to the half, and Wilmington leading at 14-6 over Plano, as the Reapers have come back to score here late in the half. And Wilmington will keep that 1 touchdown lead going to the second half. And for the Wildcats, they have got to solve the penalty bug.
Boy, they sure do.
Just way too many of those in the first half. Well, we'll take a break. We'll come back. Welcome into the halftime show brought to you by Pro Real Estate with offices there in Wilmington. We'll get to your first half stats in just a moment. Wilmington leads at 14-6 here on the halftime show brought to you by Pro Real Estate. Back in just a moment.
Warren's Collision Center is your hometown body shop. Your vehicle will get expert care with their drive-on frame rack and in their Bink spray booth. Warren's offers free estimates, pickup and delivery service, and they will get you set up with a loaner car while yours is in the shop. Warren's Collision Center is located at 242 North Front Street in Braidwood, or online anytime at warrenscollision.com. That's warrenscollision.com. Warren's Collision Center, where they care beyond the repair. Teresa's Family Styling Salon in Wilmington is an all-ages salon that will style your hair for that special look. They offer cuts, perms, and coloring for any fashion. They also carry Paul Mitchell and Brocato products. Teresa's Family Styling Salon is located in the Southgate Plaza in Wilmington, and you can call for an appointment at 815-476-1955. That's 815-476-1955.
Heroin. I am Matt Baskerville. As a funeral director in Will County, I can tell you firsthand that I have seen results of heroin overdose.
Plainfield Shorewood, 4 dead. Lockport, 5 dead. I am Reagan Freitag. As Wilmington's local prosecutor and Will County board member, I can tell you I have seen the trouble and hardships of addictions.
Frankfort, Mokina, New Lenox, 6 dead. Bolingbrook, Romeoville, 6 dead. In Wilmington and Braidwood, heroin equals death or arrest.
Wilmington, Braidwood, 8 dead. Thanks to efforts of our local police departments, that number has dropped from 8 deaths in 2015 to 2 deaths so far in 2016.
If your family, your friend, or you are suffering from heroin addiction, there is help. Please call 815-476-1660 for more information.
Help is only a phone call away.
This ad is brought to you by the Wilmington Coalition for a Healthy Community in partnership with ONDCP and SAMHSA.
Pro Real Estate is a family-owned business established in 1983. Its staff and sales agents work in all areas of real estate sales, from first-time homebuyers to experienced investors. Located at 506 South Water Street in Wilmington, clients are welcome to stop by to discuss their real estate needs or visit our website at pro-homes.net. For a private consultation, contact us at 815-476-7916.
Wilmington leads at 14-6 here at the half over Plano. And really kind of a strange first half of football, the fact that you feel like Wilmington dominated a lot of that half and probably should have had 21 or 28 points. But due to penalties, that just really hurt Wilmington. We're talking, I believe, 7 penalties in that first half, 6 of which were accepted, and almost all of them were penalties that really hurt. The biggest one was the personal foul, late hit out of bounds on Hunter Doherty, which went from a 4th and 8 or so for Plano to giving them a first down, which kept the drive alive, which allowed them to get the points at the end. And for the Cats, they've got to come up with an answer to that. I mean, a lot of false start penalties in the first half. It almost looked like the first game of the year in some respects with the kinds of penalties that were being called in the Wildcats. Outside of that, Wilmington has played very well in the first half. But, you know, like we said, you can only give a team like Plano so many chances, and it's going to come back and bite you eventually. Right. And it finally did. And Plano got a score there at the end of the half. Well, first half stats, first off for the Plano Reapers. Rushing the football, Bryson Schmidt, 8 rushing attempts for 25 yards. Robert Lucky, 1 rush for -1 yard. Dimitri Coker, 11 rushes for 42 yards. He went down with an injury, though, there before the half. He was actually carried off the field. Torrey Jackson with 1 carry for 1 yard. Plano, 21 rushing attempts for 69 yards. And through the air, Bryson Schmidt is 1 of 1 for 18 yards and a touchdown. Completed 1 pass, through 1 pass, and then an 18-yard touchdown to go with that. Also, Plano with a turnover in terms of a fumble. You put all that together, 87 yards of total offense for Plano in that first half. For Wilmington, rushing the football, Keaton Hopwood, 2 carries for 7 yards. Connor Dempsey ran the ball 11 times for 54 yards and a touchdown. Jacob Rodewald, 3 carries for 48 yards. Sam Hafner ran the ball 10 times for 75 yards and a touchdown. Wilmington, 26 rushing attempts, 184 yards, and 2 scores in that first half. Through the air, Keaton Hopwood was 0 for 3. Wilmington, 184 yards of offense to Plano's 87. So the Cats massively outgaining Plano, but the penalties have been the significant problem for Wilmington. Just way too many of them, and at key points in drives. As we mentioned, the 15-yard late hit that occurred out of bounds gave Plano a first down when they would have had to punt the ball deep in their own territory. And then Plano goes on to score a touchdown there. Wilmington had the ball inside the Plano 20 and got 2 penalties, which backed them up and took them out of any position to get points there. It's just been just too many penalties. That's just plain and simple. Everywhere else seems like it's been fine, but that hasn't.
A little bit of self-destructing on Wilmington's part in that second quarter, and you don't want to go into playoffs playing like this. You want to go in playoffs without the penalties. The rest of it, the running is good, the blocking has been good, but they've made some disastrous penalties.
All right, halftime show brought to you by Pro Real Estate here tonight at pro-homes.net or at 815-476-7916. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have a full check of the IHSA football scoreboard brought to you by Odekirk, Allred, and Associates. Wilmington leads at 14-6 at the half. Back with more of the halftime show brought to you by Pro Real Estate in a moment here on the Christian Internet Sports Network.
Breezer Construction Company is a proud supporter of Wilmington Wildcats football on the Christian Internet Sports Network. For over 40 years, Breezer Construction Company has led the way in providing quality construction to the industrial, utility, and pipeline industries. For more information on Breezer Construction Company, go to breezerconstruction.com. That's breezerconstruction.com. Or call 815-521-0900.
What's up, man? Good to see you're here. Do you want a beer?
No thanks, I don't drink.
Oh, come on, relax. Have some fun. Everyone else is drinking.
We have a lot to do tomorrow, and I can't be all hungover from drinking. Yeah, I'm having enough trouble with school, and sports, and clubs, and so much stuff. I don't have time to be worrying about if I got caught drunk.
Come on, man. This will help relax your mind and worries, and you'll have a good time.
Oh man, cops. Run, we better book it out of here.
I'm so glad we weren't stupid and didn't drink. I know, right?
The Wilmington Coalition for a Healthy Community is committed and proud to bring programs and resources to help area residents. Our mission is to build a safe, productive, and substance-free community through these programs. The issues and problems that come with alcohol and drug abuse are very real, and the effects can be devastating. If you or anyone you know is in need of help, please call 815-476-1660. Help is only a phone call away.
This ad is brought to you by the Wilmington Coalition for a Healthy Community in partnership with Sebring Goodman Teen Institute, ONDCP, and Samson.
14-6 is the lead for Wilmington here at the half over Plano. As our halftime show brought to you by Pro Real Estate continues. Now's the portion of the program that we check the IHSA football scoreboard, brought to you by Odekirk Allred and Associates. In case you're new to this particular thing, we have scores from probably every high school within an hour to an hour and a half of Wilmington, and we are not exaggerating. I think it's probably literally that. All right, let's start in the I-8, shall we? Piatone leads Streeter 13-0. Sandwich leads Reed Custer early 7-0. It's Coal City 24, Lyle 14. So Lyle might end up with their first loss of the year tonight. Herscher leads Mantino 27-0. Other area scores: Dwight 9, Paxton Buckley Loda 7. It's Burlington Central 22, Westmont 6. Seneca trailing Bismarck Henning. That score now 42-26. Morris blowing out LaSalle Peru, although too little too late because the Redskins already with 5 losses on the year, but trying to salvage a 4th win. 28-6, they lead LaSalle Peru. Yorkville leads Ottawa 42-0 as the Pirates continue to struggle. Rochelle 17, Canelan 6. It's Central 14, Moment 7. Lincoln Way West leads Andrew. That's 7-0. Lincoln Way Central 14, Thornton Township 7. Lincoln Way East 17-0 over Bolingbrook. It's Rich East 15, Kankakee 0. Bishop McNamara 35, Elmwood Park 7.
Wow.
It's Plainfield North 21-7 over Plainfield East. Plainfield Central leads Romeoville 20-0. It's Plainfield South 15, Oswego 8. Lamont 41, Oak Forest 0. Nashville leads Frankfort 21-7.
Nashville who?
Is there a Nashville in Illinois or is that Indiana?
I don't know.
Is there a Nashville in Illinois? Oh, okay. Maybe there is. I don't know. Joliet Catholic and Notre Dame are scoreless. It's Joliet West. Is that 9? Oh, no, they play at Saturday at 7. Okay. Joliet West is playing at Central. Oh, Joliet West and Joliet Central are playing each other. That'll be interesting. At 7 o'clock on Saturday. Providence and Loyola play on Saturday. Neuqua Valley 14, Naperville North 7. It's Wabansie Valley 14-0 over Matea Valley. West Aurora 28, South Elgin 3. East Aurora 6, Elgin 0. Minooka, by the way, leads Oswego East. That's 17-7. Naperville Central trailing Cary Grove 27-20. Let's switch scoreboards here. It's Fenton 7, Chicago Christian 6. Wheaton Academy leads Aurora Christian 14-7. Rivas 20, Oak Lawn 0. It's Thornton Fractional South 14, Tinley Park 7. Willowbrook leads Downers Grove South 28-6. It's York 14, Downers Grove North 0. Crete Monee leads Benton Harbor. That's 25-21. Allman leads Bloom, and that's 7-6. Hillcrest 31, Bremen 0. Bartlett 19, Streamwood 0. It's Stagg leading Moline 18-16. Marist leading Bennett 10-7. It's St. Viator 22, Marion Central Catholic 0. Maine West leads Deerfield. That's 14-0. Maine East and Highland Park are scoreless. Glenbard North 7-0 over Vernon Hills. It's New Trier 17, Glenbrook South 0. Geneva leads Glenbard North 10-0. It's Glenbard East 14, Larkin 7. Glenbard South. How many Glenbards are there? Glenbard South 23-0 over West Chicago. Glenbard West leads Proviso West 14-0. St. Francis leads Aurora Central Catholic 8-0. Homewood Flossmoor 42, Sandburg 0. De La Salle and St. Lawrence are tied at 14. Hinsdale Central 13, Hinsdale South 6. Hoffman Estates leads Conant. That's 13-7. Maine South 20. Niles West nothing. It's Dunlap 28-13 over Morton. Brother Rice leads Montini. That's 14-0. Hershey 41. Wheeling nothing. Batavia 10. Wheaton North 7. Barrington leads Palatine 28-7. Rolling Meadows over Buffalo Grove. That's 14-0. Holy cow. Seems like the scoreboard gets more ridiculous every week. There is a Nashville, Illinois. Yeah. Okay, great. Let's go back to the I-8 scores and just kind of recap those real quick in case you jumped in on the tail end of those scores. Piatone leads Streeter 13-0. Sandwich, holy smokes. Sandwich now leads Reed Custer 28-0. What is going on in the I-8? It's impossible to figure out. Sandwich leads Reed Custer 28-0. It's Coal City 24, Lyle 14. Herscher leads Mantino 27-0. And just the other real area scores: Dwight 9-7 over Paxton Buckley Loda. Seneca trailing Bismarck Henning 42-26. Morris leads LaSalle Peru 28-6. We'll have another full check of the IHSA football scoreboard coming up in the postgame show, brought to you by Warren's Collision Center. That'll be coming up in just a little bit. So a big thank you to Odekirk, Allred, and Associates for sponsoring a full check of that each and every week. Well, it's 14-6, the lead for Wilmington here over Plano in a game that seemed comfortable until Wilmington committed a whole bunch of penalties, and then it wasn't.
About halfway through the second quarter, the roof caved in. Wilmington started stepping on everything they could step on, and all at once they find themselves giving up a touchdown. Now we got ourselves in a dogfight, 14-6 at halftime.
Now the one big difference is Dimitri Coker is probably not coming back tonight. Not the way that he was carried off the field anyway. I can't imagine that that's going to be an option.
And that might lead to a second thing,
and that,
a passing attack instead of a running attack.
That might lead to Plano throwing the ball, and that could be a problem. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
14-6, the lead for Wilmington. We'll take a break, come back with their second half in a moment. You've been listening to the halftime show brought to you by Pro Real Estate at pro-homes.net and at 815-476-7916. Back in just a moment here on the network.
Hey, Billy, where do you think you're going with that beer?
What's the big deal? He is at home.
Nice, Bob. Real nice.
Look, they're practically grown. They're juniors and seniors now, and they're here for the day. They're not going anywhere.
Yeah, that may be true for yours, but you can't let the others drink.
In Illinois, the social host law holds adults accountable for underage drinking.
If a minor who was drinking at your house injures or kills someone, you are guilty of a Class 4 felony. You get fined. You go to jail.
So, being the host, aka the adult, letting high schoolers drink is illegal.
Be their guide, don't provide. If you or someone you know abuses alcohol or drugs, please call 815-476-1660. Help is only a phone call away.
This ad is brought to you by the Wilmington Coalition for a Healthy Community in partnership with ONDCP and SAMHSA.
Quigley Technology Services is your local source for computer help. They have built numerous websites, including ours, here at the Christian Internet Sports Network. Quigley Technology Services also specializes in virus removal, so your computer will get back to full speed now. And you can trust them for first-class computer repair, including free local pickup and delivery, plus on-site service, including after hours. Contact Quigley Technology Services at 815-293-7844 or stop by at quigtech.com. That's Q-U-I-G tech.com.
$14-6 is the lead for Wilmington here over Plano. So we get set to start the second half. And just a second here, I was doing a couple of things. Sorry about that. 14-6 to lead for Wilmington as Plano, I do believe, will get the ball and start the second half. Wilmington got it at the beginning of this game, went straight down the field and scored a touchdown. Be interesting to see what the Reapers come out with as an attack here in the second half. No more Dimitri Coker, so
Schmidt is a real threat in himself, and he's getting better at faking that handoff and pulling it back a little quicker than he was earlier in the game. Earlier in the game, he was holding out too long and twice cost them.
Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm still pretty comfortable where Wilmington is in this game.
Well, if you told us,
I think without the penalties, this isn't even close.
Oh,
but
no.
The problem is there are penalties, and it is close. So, and that's part of the game. You know, you have to play clean football. That's just how it goes.
You certainly do. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 penalties on Wilmington as compared to 1.
Well, and they've all been key penalties.
Yeah.
None of them have just been the kind where like, okay, that really didn't do anything.
It's either stopping a drive or turning the ball over or letting them have a first down.
All right. KJ Jones-McCullum back deep for Plano, along with Keegan Cullison as Alan Richards will get set to kick off from his own 40 left to right. That's a decent kick right there. On the run across the 20, 25, 30, and out near the 40-yard line on the return comes Cullison for Plano. Be 1st and 10 for the Reapers from their own 41-yard line. That was a nice return. So Plano will have it 1st and 10. Boy, good opportunity. You know, you always talk about capitalizing end of half if you're going to get the ball in the second half.
Yeah.
Plano scored and gets the ball back immediately, and you can get a 14-point swing easy.
Now here they were down 14-0. It was coming close to the end of the half, and now they're right back in it.
2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far. Handoff goes up the middle, and there's a huge hole off the left side. Torrey Jackson got a huge chunk of yards on first down.
Maybe there's your
answer. Picks up 7. It'll bring up 2nd down and 3. Jackson, a 5'11", 190-pound senior, taking over for Coker in the backfield. So 2nd down and 3. Handoff to Jackson, and he will have a first down. That'll be a gain of 5 more, and my goodness, was that way too easy. I mean, way too easy. So Wilmington shuttling in 1 or 2 new people defensively. I'll end up bringing 1st and 10. Handoff comes left side. This is Jackson. He's going to get 3, close to 4 yards again on a nice run on first down before Hunter Doherty and Sam Hafner made the stop.
He's just getting way too good of holes.
By the way, there's an 87 in there for Wilmington on the near side. Not exactly sure who that is. As the handoff goes back up the middle, Jackson pounding ahead. And he's going to get another 4 yards or so. It'll bring up 3rd down, and we'll call it 3 for Plano. Boys, this has been a good drive to start the second half for the Reapers.
What they're doing, they're doing it quick without any time in between downs.
Pistol formation. Schmidt, for some bizarre reason, decided to keep the ball, and he might have fumbled it. It ends up all the way back out to the 45-yard line, and there has been no signal, and it will be Plano football. A joint possession, so it will be Plano football, which is how that works. If Plano and Wilmington both end up with the football, it's kind of like tie goes to the runner in baseball, although that doesn't really exist. But they usually give the offense a break. Doesn't matter, though, because Plano's going to be forced to punt it away. And for me, inexplicably, why would Schmidt keep the football? I mean, Torrey Jackson was chewing up yardage like crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what possessed him to do it that way.
I mean, he's been successful tonight, but when you got a running back going as hard as he is, in any case, it's a loss of 7 on the play. It'll bring up 4th down and 10. And Plano forced to punt it away. High kick. And this bounce backwards. And it will be down at the 30. He did not touch the football. That football was not touched. It is Wilmington football. It's Wilmington football. The coach is trying to say he touched it. It didn't go off of anybody. Be 1st and 10 for Wilmington from their own 30-yard line. The official showed up and said it was Wilmington football, so it can't change at that point. He was standing right next to it. Well, just because people say somebody touched the football doesn't mean that they actually touched the football.
No, it doesn't.
It is Wilmington football, and that's the right call. I mean, just because you wish for somebody to touch the ball doesn't make that an actual fact. So Wilmington will take over 1st and 10 from their own 30. And it's 9:15 to go in this third quarter. See what the Cats do here on first down is Hopwood will come up under center. It'll be 1st and 10 as Hafner and Dempsey at wingbacks here. Handoff comes near side. Big hole. Hafner all the way out near the 40-yard line. A gain of 9, close to 10. Be a little bit short of the first down. Bring up 2nd down and a yard for Wilmington.
Nice run off right tackle. Again, nice block off there.
So bring up 2nd down and a yard for Wilmington. So everything packed in. So back to Dempsey across the 40, out to the 45, churning ahead almost to midfield. He'll pick up about 8 more, and it will be a Wilmington first down.
It was Mr. Dempsey, huh?
Yes, it was.
Well, it's 2 very nice runs to start this second half of offense for the Wildcats.
Well, that's an interesting spot. I don't think he was anywhere near the 49, was he?
Oh, I didn't pay attention.
Looked like he was down short of the 48, but, well, there have been a couple interesting spots tonight. That's probably a yard farther downfield than it needed to be. Handoff comes near side. This gets all the way down to the Plano 46-yard line or so.
5 yards or so.
Gain of 5 yards again for Sam Hafner. Clock rolling, under 8 minutes to go in this third quarter. Boy, for Wilmington, you need to hang on to the football, and you need to chew up some clock. You need to get a touchdown and avoid penalties.
Yeah, well, all at the same time.
So again, back to the double wing here. Dempsey and Hafner with Rodewald at fullback. Pitch comes back to Dempsey inside the 45, down to the 40, all the way down to near the 38-yard line of Plano. A gain of 7 more for Connor Dempsey and a Wilmington first down.
Well, it's 3 good runs in a row. They've really been marching the ball down, Wilmington. Let's see to come out of what to pull out of the hat this time.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Wilmington from the Plano 39. Again, back to the double wing here. In motion as Dempsey gets the pitch. Breaks a tackle inside the 35, all the way down to the 30.
Somebody tried to grab his arm and pull him backward, and he jerked loose.
He is just short of another first down, a gain of about 9. And Wilmington back to picking up huge chunks of yardage on each play.
That's what the so-called speak the doctor ordered. They need to run the ball well.
Bring up 2nd down and a yard from the Plano 30. So again, everybody packed in again. 2nd down and a yard. Pitch back to Dempsey inside the 30, inside the 25. Dempsey all the way down inside the 20 to the 17-yard line. A gain of about 13 more. And Wilmington again down into the red zone inside the 20, and they've been there.
Yeah, they
funny tonight. They just
avoid
haven't
penalties now.
Points every time.
Avoid penalties and turnovers.
So 1st and 10 for Wilmington from the 16-yard line of Plano. Again, been a good drive thus far, but we've seen a couple of those tonight halt with no points. And a handoff on the counter comes back near side. This is Hafner down to the 10, still going. And he ends up at the 11, and they're going to say, let's say that I think he's down, but I don't know. He very well could have been out. I couldn't tell. So it'll be down to the 11-yard line. I think it did come out, but I'm just not sure when during all that.
I think it was while it was laying on the ground.
Well, whatever it is, Wilmington will keep possession of the football.
Ooh, how many?
So bring up 2nd down and 5 from the Plano 11-yard line.
Plano coaches next door said it was a fumble.
Yeah, and they might have been right, actually.
They could have.
Pitch comes back to Dempsey inside the 10, down to the 5, still churning, trying to get into the end zone. He's stacked up, and it will be blown dead down around the 3-yard line. And a gain of about 8, close to 9. And Wilmington will have it 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line.
Tell you what, they better hurry up and score before there's a fumble.
It's the 9-yard gain there. 1st and goal for Wilmington from the 3. Boy, this is a big drive for this Wildcats offense. Hopwood under center. Everything packed in again. Pitch back to Dempsey, trying to get the corner behind that big offensive line on the left side. A touchdown, Wilmington. 3-yard touchdown run, Connor Dempsey. And the Cats lead it now 20-6, pending the extra point. Again, when they need a couple of yards, you go behind Schnicker and Doherty, and they pick up those 3.
Well, that's a lot of power over there.
But when you just think that where the line started this year, with Schnicker not being in that starting lineup, and then he goes in, and then not only that, they take Doherty from one side and put him on the other. That has just really seemed to kickstart Wilmington offensively.
Boy, I tell you what, it's made a difference in the running game.
Good hold by Humphreys. That's blocked. And hopefully Richards isn't hurt. He comes up limping a little bit, but it'll stay right there. Somebody didn't even block. That was actually a really good snap. I mean, fired back there, and somebody didn't block someone for Wilmington.
Yeah, that's an important point there, because now we're up by 14 instead of 15.
20-6 is the lead for Wilmington. 4:25, to go in the third quarter. Take a break. Come back with more in just a moment. You're listening to Wilmington Wildcats football on the Christian Internet Sports Network.
Phelan Acres Bible Church is the perfect place if you are looking for a church to call home. They have services every week, including Sunday school at 9:45, morning worship at 11, and Wednesday night prayer meetings at 7. Phelan Acres Bible Church is located at 26009 Willow Lane in Wilmington, Illinois. And for more information, call 815-476-7818. That's 815-476-7818.
20-6 is the lead for Wilmington with 4:25 to go in the third quarter. Well, that was a really nice time-consuming drive for the Wildcats.
That's exactly what they wanted to do. And you said this is going to be a night where could be a lot of electricity in the air, a lot of things going on. And boy, there's grabbing and clawing and snatching, and trying to turn carries into fumbles. It's really a battle out there right now.
Well, Dennis Harding sending me some scores tonight. His latest on Sandwich Custer is 35-7.
Wow.
I mean, my goodness. This kick comes down and it gets by Collison all the way inside the 5. He's going to pick it up, return it to the end zone, and he's going to be tackling the end zone for a safety. I don't know what happened there.
Why did he go in the end zone?
But Keegan Collison ran up to field the ball. It bounced past him, and then for some reason, he picked it up in the 5 and ran back into the end zone. He tried to come back in the near side. I'll give him credit for hustling to try to get back to the near side. But that's a huge play, and Wilmington will end up with the football off a safety.
Wow.
I mean, he was hustling to try to get back there and make up for it. He just couldn't quite get out of the end zone.
Yeah, he was trying to outrun the Wilmington tackler over our way and around, and gave up the 5 yards to get back in the end zone, tried to circle around them, but he'd probably been better off to take it and go right back up the field, and at least getting tackled about the 10-yard line.
And that is disastrous for Plano. It was 20-6. Now it's 22-6, which means you need 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. But not only that, Wilmington now gets the ball back after just having a time-consuming drive. The Cats will have the opportunity to do it again.
That's what you need to do now. You need to put them away. You need to get another time-consuming drive, go down there and finish out the third quarter with a touchdown. Or finish out the third quarter, begin the fourth quarter with a touchdown. Boy, that ball, he tried to field it as it came in, but it hit the ground just about the time he was getting up and scooted right past him.
So 22-6, and now Plano has to kick off from their own 20. Do you dare try an onside kick here?
Well, I don't think he would, but.
I mean, would anybody be ready for that?
I know one thing. If I was Wilmington, I'd put everybody up there.
They're going to kick it off deep, well, as deep as they can get it. And it bounces up to the 47-yard line. Tafoya inside the 45, down to the 40, and Tafoya all the way down to the Plano 39-yard line. Boy,
nice return.
The scoring in that Sandwich game is out of control, by the way. It's down 42-7, Sandwich over Reed Custer. I don't know what happened to the Comets tonight, but that imploded. Oh, I got to change my score here.
Let's see, 39-yard line. 4:12 left in the third quarter. All right. Well, let's see if the Wildcats can mount up one of those drives again, take it down and score at the end of this quarter, begin the next quarter.
Was that a crazy play?
It was.
1st and 10 from the 39. Pitch back to Dempsey. Down to the 35-yard line. He gets tripped up there after a gain of 3, close to 4. Again, Wilmington going off that left side. That's been kind of the side of choice here tonight. And also, by the way, the side that they've lined up Connor Dempsey on more times than not tonight, which has been, I think, the reverse of where it's
he used to run the other way.
Well, and maybe they've been switching them back and forth all year. It just seems like he's been going that way more tonight.
Boy, he's made a good living over there.
And he might be doing that on a regular basis. It just seems like they're going that side more. Pitch goes to Dempsey inside the 35. Good patient running. Runs over a defender all the way down to the 28-yard line. And it will be another Wilmington first down after a gain of 7 more. And the clock will continue to run here.
Once again, evidently, while he was down, the ball was ripped out again. They're doing it time and time again, trying to get something called.
Well, thank you for joining us tonight here on the network. Wilmington on the road at Plano. Be sure to join us tomorrow night, 7:45 for the football playoff pairing show. And then wherever we happen to be in week 1 of the playoffs, you could catch that back here as well. Pitch comes right side. This is Hafner. Boy, did he get just stopped right in the middle of his tracks at the 25-yard line.
You got 2 guys hitting one.
That was
3 guys.
Well, and this is why Drew Chernick, 6'2", 275-pound junior, just stuck out his right arm and stopped Hafner right in the middle of his rushing attempts. I mean, like, dead cold in his tracks.
Boy, he put on his brakes. And
what is going on tonight? Coal City's leading Lyle 36-14.
Wow.
Like, I don't know. 2nd down and 7. Pitch back to Dempsey trying to get left side. Inside the 25. Still going inside the 20. And there is a flag down all the way down to the 15-yard line. A gain of 10 yards for Connor Dempsey. And there is a flag down. Connor Kensel, 5'11", 160-pound senior, made the stop for Plano. Well, now they're discussing this, I guess, to figure out exactly what it is.
I'll have to figure out whether to put the 10 yards down for the run or not.
Although Wilmington seems to be backing up here.
They don't need another penalty.
Well, whatever it is, they can't figure it out.
Offensive face mask.
A personal foul offensive face mask. Well, that's a rare penalty call.
So where do they mark it from?
Well, that's interesting. Connor Dempsey?
So he got the 10 yards, but then it reaches it with 15.
Well, what must have happened is on a stiff arm, he must have grabbed the face mask on the stiff arm, is all I can figure.
Or they put it right on the mask, and they called it.
Well, that might be a huge penalty, too. My goodness, there are just so many penalties tonight at key spots. It seems like every single time there's been a penalty, it's been
7
for something big.
7 penalties at Wilmington now.
Pitch back to Dempsey inside the 30. And he'll get 4, maybe 5. That'll bring up 3rd down, and we'll call it 9. The ball resting at the 27-yard line of Plano.
Boy, that crazy penalty again.
On a 1:20 to go in the game.
In the 3rd quarter.
Boy, and again, Wilmington just was chewing up yardage, and another penalty kind of killed it.
Now they're running the clock down again.
I don't know what's going on here. So the Cats run the entire play clock down and call another timeout.
Why?
I mean, I guess the only thing I figure, well, that doesn't even make any sense. I was going to say maybe using the wind or going against it, but the problem is
they're still going to have to go the same direction. There's 57 seconds left.
Plano will have it with the win in the 4th quarter, so you're just giving them, I don't know. I'm confused by that. So 57 seconds left to go in the quarter. Wilmington down to now 2 timeouts in the half. And they're going to face a 3rd and 9 from the Plano 27.
Boy, a 15-yard penalty. You didn't need that.
Well, again, tomorrow night, be sure to join us 7:45 for the IHSA Football Playoff Pairing Show. Live from Terry's Shed. Head back out there.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Another year.
Terry's Shed.
Yeah.
Literally,
we'll have 1A through 8A. And again, we know there are various options for coming up with that. You will not be, this I can guarantee you will not be more entertained in an hour-and-a-half football playoff pairing show than you will on this one.
You're going to miss your buddy.
I am going to miss Dennis really out there, but it's still going to be entertaining. 3rd down and 9 from the 27 of Plano. And Hopwood rolls right side, going to keep it himself down to the 20. Dempsey all the way down to the 17-yard line. He's going to be close to the 1st down. It all depends on the spot here. Boy, what a run.
That was excellent.
Keaton Hopwood. And he got enough. A gain of 9 and a Wilmington 1st down.
Boy, that was fantastic run.
And maybe that's why you use a timeout.
Yeah,
set up something like that you can get a 1st down with.
Well, they did. They ran that same play like they were going to Dempsey around the left, and he kept it.
In any case, you're looking at one more play, and we're at the end of the third quarter. Plano's had the ball almost none in the second half. Pitch back. This is Hafner inside the 10 and gets shoved out of bounds there. And that'll be a gain of 6 more, bring up second down and 4. He did go out of bounds, which is not exactly what Wilmington was looking for, but they are going to wind that clock again. And that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. Wilmington leads it 22-6 over Plano as we head to the fourth quarter. Last regular season game of the year. Wilmington trying to get to 6-3 and get playoff eligible for sure. We'll see if they can do that in the fourth quarter. They lead 22-6. We'll be back with more Cats football in a moment here on the Christian Internet Sports Network.
If you're looking for more information on Wilmington Wildcats football, then check out the Catbackers every Wednesday at 7 at Tuffy's. Each week, Coach Reentz goes over game film, takes questions from the audience, and presents the Offensive and Defensive Player of the Week awards. Plus, you'll get to hang out with other Wildcat fans and get the inside scoop on next week's game. So be sure to check out the Catbackers every Wednesday at 7 at Tuffy's. Warren's Collision Center is your hometown body shop. Your vehicle will get expert care with their drive-on frame rack and in their Bink spray booth. Warren's offers free estimates, pickup and delivery service, and they will get you set up with a loaner car while yours is in the shop. Warren's Collision Center is located at 242 North Front Street in Braidwood, or online anytime at warrenscollision.com. That's warrenscollision.com. Warren's Collision Center, where they care beyond the repair.
22-6 is the lead for Wilmington as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Cats will have the ball at the 10-yard line of Plano. It'll be second down and 4 for Wilmington. Again, everything packed in for the Cats. Hopwood up under center. Takes the snap, pitch back to Hafner inside the 10. He's got a first down and more. He's in for the touchdown.
Wow.
Touchdown, Sam Hafner. 10-yard run, and Wilmington leads it 28-6.
It's that same play they called before when he throws the ball back to Hafner and turns around and Hopwood leads him into the end zone.
So 11:55 to go in the game as Wilmington now leading 28-6 pending the extra point, and Plano in all kinds of trouble. They're going to need to score and score in a hurry here in the fourth quarter. The problem for the Reapers is stopping the Wilmington offense. The Cats have really just chewed up tons of clock tonight. So Hopwood under center. They'll go for 2 here. Pitch back. This is Dempsey, and he is going to, is he in? I'm going to say he did get in. 2-point conversion is good. And Wilmington now leads at 30-6 with 11:55 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more Cats football in just a moment on the Christian Internet Sports Network.
Teresa's Family Styling Salon in Wilmington is an all-ages salon that will style your hair for that special look. They offer cuts, perms, and coloring for any fashion. They also carry Paul Mitchell and Brocato products. Teresa's Family Styling Salon is located in the Southgate Plaza in Wilmington, and you can call for an appointment at 815-476-1955. That's 815-476-1955.
30-6 is the lead for Wilmington. 11:55 to go in the game. You know, we were just talking during this break here. Whoever Wilmington gets in the first round of the playoffs,
they could give them some trouble.
They're a 6-3 team going into the playoffs, but that's not your typical 6-3 team. You look at the amount of playoff points they've had and what they're playing like right now. Boy, oh boy. I'd hate to be whoever that opponent's going to be.
Of course, we are assuming they're going to win this game. They are comfortably lead right now.
I mean, yeah, that's just kind of the assumption we're working with. Anything's possible, clearly. We've seen a lot of crazy stuff.
We have.
That's for sure. You never know what can happen. But just looking, kind of playing the situation out here, as Richards will approach. Kickoff here is caught at the 35. And that's where Plano will start 1st and 10. Well, let's see what Plano can do here. They've had the ball almost none in the second half. They had the ball, what, once? Really?
Once for 2 minutes.
And that's it.
2 minutes and 40 seconds.
I haven't really seen their offense hardly at all. So out of the shotgun is Bryson Schmidt with 2 receivers to the far side, 2 back to the near. In motion is Lucky. Schmidt drops back to pass, fires down the sideline. It is caught by Keegan Collison down to the Wilmington 26-yard line. A gain of about 40 on that pass to Collison. Be 1st and 10 for Plano from the Wilmington 26. Handoff comes up the middle. And that's stacked up on the carry by Torrey Jackson. And then for Plano, don't you just have to throw the ball every down now? I mean, isn't that?
I don't know if you can get 40 yards a shot. You can run a little bit in between them. Who was that and how many yards? Collison? No.
That was Torrey Jackson for 3 yards. 2nd down and 7 now for Plano. From the 23, handoff Jackson. Huge hole up the middle. And Jackson is down inside the 5. Near the 2-yard line, make it the 1, and that will be a gain of 22 yards.
What did we say we've seen before?
Yeah, you see, I've seen everything, that's for sure. And the run by Jackson is good for the touchdown, and that'll make it 30-12. The lead now for Wilmington with 11:09 to go in the game.
You're talking about making something look easy.
That for sure looked easy. That wasn't a problem.
There was no defense on that.
I mean, good grief, they threw a 40-yard pass and ran the ball twice, and they're in the end zone.
You used a whole, not even a minute.
Well, 2-point conversion upcoming here.
Yeah, you had that in less than a minute, 50 seconds.
All right, so that penalty on Hunter Doherty in the middle. So it'll be a 2-point conversion from about the 1.5. As Schmidt gets slung to the ground in the backfield, back at the 5-yard line by Hunter Doherty. And somebody is down for the Wildcats. That's Cam Harbor. That wouldn't be particularly good for Wilmington either. It will stay 30-12, and that's still now a 3-possession game. So Plano's going to have to score 3 more times. Really the only option for the Reapers at this point is an onside kick and recovering it, unless they can somehow get Wilmington to go 3 and out. That was an impressive drive for the Reapers. I mean, big-time impressive drive. 30-12, the lead for Wilmington with 11:09 to go in the game. We'll take a break. Back with more Cats football in a moment on the Christian Internet Sports Network.
Pro Real Estate is a family-owned business established in 1983. Its staff and sales agents work in all areas of real estate sales, from first-time home buyers to experienced investors. Located at 506 South Water Street in Wilmington, clients are welcome to stop by to discuss their real estate needs or visit our website at pro-homes.net. For a private consultation, contact us at 815-476-7916. Breezer Construction Company is a proud supporter of Wilmington Wildcats football on the Christian Internet Sports Network. For over 40 years, Breezer Construction Company has led the way in providing quality construction to the industrial, utility, and pipeline industries. For more information on Breezer Construction Company, go to breezerconstruction.com. That's breezerconstruction.com. Or call 815-521-0900.
30-12 is the lead here for Wilmington, as Plano will tee it up at the 40. And this is Eli Gonzalez.
Everybody's going to have an onside kick on
I mean,
mind.
I can't imagine any way you would really kick this thing off the way Wilmington has moved the ball offensively, but you never know.
Of course, if you can score in 50 seconds every time.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you can force Wilmington 3 and out, that's an option. And this onside kick isn't going to go anywhere near 10 yards and only goes about 6 before it squirts out of bounds. They tried the little misdirection with one kicker going one way and the other one coming back the other direction.
What that does is give Wilmington the ball in good field position.
So the Cats will have it 1st and 10 at the Plano 46-yard line, and that gives Wilmington very short field position. And the way the Wilmington offense has worked tonight, and it hasn't been much of a problem moving the football. I'm guessing they're over 300 yards rushing for the night.
I would think so. They were 184 at halftime.
Now, the key for Wilmington here at this point is if you can match that score now, then the game is effectively over. If the Cats could figure out a way to get the ball in the end zone. So the ball went out of bounds at a 46. Now the Wilmington Wildcats will get a 5-yard mark off down to the 41-yard line. And Wilmington already knocking on the door, and they haven't run an offensive play yet.
Yeah, they're right at 300 yards now.
Well, if you're the Cats,
just to pass it,
all you got to do is no penalties, get 3 or 4 yards at a time, pick up a couple of first downs, and it's next to impossible at that point.
Run the clock down.
So 1st and 10 for Wilmington. Hopwood up under center, back to the double wing here for the Cats. Wilmington taking plenty of time. Pitch back to Hafner inside the 40, still going down to the 36-yard line. A good gain on first down. A gain of 4, close to 5. It'll bring up, we'll call it 4. 2nd down and 6 for Wilmington. And again, the problem right now for Plano is the clock. They need 3 scores. There's only 10:30 left. Even if Wilmington were to go 3 and out and Plano were to score relatively quickly, you're still in trouble time-wise.
Yeah,
and if they don't get a 3 and out, then it's effectively over.
Yeah, the Wildcats just control their own destiny if they can just keep getting first downs.
All right, 2nd down and 6 for Wilmington from the 37 of Plano. Pitch comes back. This inside the 35. Connor Dempsey has a first down inside the 30. Down to the 27-yard line. That's a gain of 10 more and a Wilmington first down. And those are the kind of things that Plano cannot have happen if they want to have a shot here as the clock continues to run. We're now down under 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, eat that clock away. And I tell you what, if they can score in less than a minute, you're going to have to hang on to the ball. Oh, my.
I mean, they scored in a hurry.
Didn't they? 50 seconds worth or so.
1st
less
and
than that.
10 from the 27. Pitch back. There's not a whole lot of room to work with there. Dempsey down to the 25-yard line. Clock rolls under 9:30 now to go.
They were stingy that time. He got only a yard that time.
So a gain of a yard. It'll bring up 2nd down and 9. Again, right now for Wilmington, it's a numbers game. The more time you can run off that clock, the less opportunity that Plano has to score. Right now, Wilmington in no hurry. Bring up 2nd down and 9 from the 26 of Plano. Down to 5 seconds to go on the play clock. Hopwood under center. Pitches it back. This is Dempsey cutting it back as he'll get down near the 20-yard line before he's shoved backwards.
There you go again, pulling the ball out.
And it'll be a gain of about 5 yards for Connor Dempsey. As again, the clock continues to roll. Down to 8:40 to go in the game. Be sure to stick around for our post-game show brought to you by Warren's Collision Center right across the street from McDonald's there in Braidwood, where they care beyond the repair. Big thank you to Warren's. We'll have a final check of your stats here tonight. We'll talk to the head coach of the Wildcats, Mr. Jeff Raints.
Why don't they start the crop?
And we will also have a final check of the IHSA football scoreboard brought to you by Odekirk, Allred, and Associates. All that coming up on the post-game show tonight. as soon as this one's over.
Wow.
3rd down and 4.
Boy, look at the defense impacting now.
Hopwood under center, and we have
There's a 5-yard penalty,
offsides.
1st down.
Offsides on Plano's Mackay Van, as that little stop motion gives Wilmington a 1st down. That'll be inside the 20-yard line now, all the way down to the 16. And Wilmington will have 1st and 10. And once again, the stop motion comes through for the Wildcats as we're down to 8 minutes to go.
Plano's had 2 penalties, both of them that little fake there. 7:58 and counting down.
So again, Wilmington taking all kinds of time. Under 10 seconds to go on that play clock. Hopwood back under center. Takes the snap, pitches back to Dempsey. Inside the 15. Down near the 10. Give them about the 12-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6. And again, right now, the problem for Plano is that clock. We approach 7 minutes to go.
Right now, Hafner's getting the carry every once in a while, but Dempsey's getting a load. And Dempsey's your power runner. Haven't seen the power eye yet.
2nd down at 6. Hopwood tried to keep it, and he slipped to the ground, and that's going to be a big loss.
It looked like he tripped over somebody's foot. It might have been the lineman's foot got back on his way.
And it'll bring up 3rd and 10 for Wilmington. Boy, that's a big play because Wilmington was on the move, and now the Cats back up to 3rd and 10. Of course, the one thing you want to do if you're Wilmington is keep the ball on the ground, keep the clock running, get as much time off that thing as you can get. Handoff countered to Hafner inside the 10, still churning inside the 5, and it's going to be another 1st down for Wilmington. A gain of 12 yards on the counter by Sam Hafner coming back across.
What a great call.
That is a big, big 1st down for Wilmington.
Wasn't that a great call? You had Dempsey, and then Hafner all at once.
So 1st down and goal from the 5-yard line. Wilmington looking for the score that could possibly salt this one away.
They need to press this on in, not to lose the ball. Press it on in and get that touchdown.
So 1st and goal from the 5. This is Dempsey, bangs ahead. There is a flag down, and typically that's in the area of holding, and somebody's got to blow a whistle before somebody gets injured. So they're going to say down inside the 3, maybe the 2-yard line, but there is a flag. Of course, for Plano, that might be a bigger issue than Wilmington scoring, because if Wilmington runs 4 more plays off a penalty, that's another 2 minutes off the clock. So we'll see what the penalty is here.
It's 5:47 left in the game now.
So it's a face mask on Plano. Well, it'll be spotted inside the 1. 1st and goal for the Wildcats there.
Now, that was Hafner, right?
That was Dempsey.
Dempsey?
Yep.
And so we had how many?
About 4 yards.
4 yards, okay.
It'll bring up 1st and goal from the 1. Again, the clock runs. Wilmington will take this all the way down inside 5.5 minutes. So Hopwood up under center. Pitch back to Hafner, who twists his way in, and he is in for a touchdown. Wilmington on the board again. Sam Hafner with the 1-yard touchdown run. The Cats lead at 36-12 with 5:19 to go in the game. Well, that's a good answer. Plano went straight down the field and scored on what was a really nice drive. Wilmington got the ball back and chewed up a ton of clock and got another touchdown.
And they did it really fast, which is what they wanted to do. Wilmington did it really slow, with what they wanted to do.
A kick by Richards is good, and we got flags down. As a matter of fact, 2 flags down.
It must be against them because
Yep, I think it is. So Wilmington will lead at 37-12. So it is roughing the kicker penalty, 37-12. The lead for Wilmington. We'll take a break, come back with more Cats football in a moment here on the Christian Internet Sports Network.
When you need the very best representation on your side, the attorneys and staff at Odekirk Allred and Associates are here to help with extensive professional experience in cases involving criminal defense, divorce, custody, personal injury, residential real estate, and driver's license reinstatement. Odekirk Allred and Associates and its diverse team is prepared to commit personalized attention and aggressive representation to achieve positive outcomes for your most stressful legal issues. Odekirk Allred and Associates has a team of highly skilled attorneys from the area, including Wilmington locals. Odekirk Allred and Associates takes pride in its communication skills and unmatched reputation for success. Contact Odekirk Allred and Associates at 815-740-1700 or stop by their new office location in Wilmington at 1095 South Water Street for your free consultation today.
37-12 is the lead for Wilmington here, and they will kick off after the penalty from the Plano 45. This kick taken up at the 18. Handoff comes back near side. This comes up the sideline, and Richards makes a stick out at the 47-yard line.
Boy,
My
what
goodness.
a nice run back.
It was a nice little, handoff coming back the near side, but Alan Richards made a nice play right there. Keep that thing shy of midfield. So Plano will have it 1st and 10 from their own 47. Well, now, if you're Wilmington, you're really not concerned a whole lot if Plano scores in a hurry, because you can salt away a clock and you're up by a few scores. Swing pass near side, and slipping to the ground at the 49-yard line is Keegan Cullison. He'll pick up 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for Plano.
Well, he's been a good weapon for them offensively.
Snap back to Schmidt. Hands off near side. And nice tough run there by Torrey Jackson. He'll pick up 2, maybe 3 on the play before Cam Harbor makes the stop. Bring up 3rd down and 3. Plano trying to go quickly. Hand off Jackson again. He's going to be near the 1st down marker. Doesn't really matter here as long as the clock keeps running. It is a 1st down. Down to the 43-yard line. It's a 1st down. There you go. Just call it a 1st down. So 1st and 10 for Plano from the Wilmington 43. Pass deep down the middle of the field. That is it caught, intercepted?
I think it's intercepted.
No, it's caught by Keegan Cullison. He just ripped that ball away from Tafoya.
Yeah.
He had beautiful coverage on that play.
He should have had it. He had it intercepted for a while, but when they went down, he jerked it loose.
A gain of 31 to Keegan Cullison. That was actually really good coverage by Tafoya. He's just out-muscled by Cullison. Great catch by Keegan. As the handoff goes, nope, keeping it as Schmidt, and he's going to get in for the touchdown.
And there's another touchdown.
And it'll be 37-18 pending the extra point.
Well, nothing like playing defense.
Yeah, there's not much of that drive, or the drive before that, for that matter. I mean, Plano has just scored 2 touchdowns in crazy fast time.
Oh, yeah. That was, well, they took a long time that time. That was 1 minute and 30 seconds. But
is that good? I believe it is. Bryson Schmidt got absolutely thrown around like a rag doll. And Schmidt is down at the goal line. Did they say he got in? I guess he did. It's still a 17-point game, which should still be 3 possessions. And Schmidt is down in the end zone. Hopefully that's nothing serious either. We've already had Dimitri Coker go out with an injury in the first half, and he was doing a nice job tonight.
Well, we said they better somebody's going to get hurt.
Yeah, in any case, 3:51 to go in the game. We'll take a break. We'll check on Schmidt when we come back. Wilmington leads at 37-20. Back in a moment here with more Cats football on the Christian Internet Sports Network.
Quigley Technology Services is your local source for computer help. They have built numerous websites, including ours, here at the Christian Internet Sports Network. Quigley Technology Services also specializes in virus removal, so your computer will get back to full speed now. And you can trust them for first-class computer repair, including free local pickup and delivery, plus on-site service, including after hours. Contact Quigley Technology Services at 815-293-7844 or stop by at quigtech.com. That's QUIG tech.com.
So Schmidt ends up coming off the field under his own power, which is a good sign. He's now over here on the sideline. Maybe he just took a shot and got the wind knocked out of him or something. He had a bunch of people out there in a hurry, but he is okay, it appears. As Wilmington will get set to try to return an onside kick. Now, here's the portion that you got to be careful on, because if Plano gets an onside kick, they've been scoring at such rapid rate that it could become a problem. However, Plano would have to score, well, they would have to recover 3 onside kicks inside 4 minutes.
Well, they're scoring in about a minute, average about a minute of possession.
And they are scoring in a hurry. I'll give them that. Crazy fast. Well, let's see what kind of onside kick we get from Plano this time around. Gonzalez puts it down at the 40. Well, here's the approach. A little more of a pooch kick on the near side, and that's going to go out of bounds at the 22-yard line. So Wilmington will get it back here with 3:50 left. Now, if you're Plano, you do have all 3 timeouts left. So if you can force Wilmington 3 and out, you would still get the ball back with decent time. The problem there is, can you force Wilmington to get a 3 and out?
So far, Wilmington's been handling the ball well the second half. Not playing very good defense, but they're playing fantastic offense.
Well, and it's like we said, the defense really doesn't have to be lights out at this point. Your offense just has to hold on to the ball and score. You can do that. Defense really doesn't have to do a whole lot.
I mean, there's a couple of very fortunate things. They ripping the ball away from Tafoya to make a completion out of an interception.
That was a nice play by Colson, by
the way.
It was.
You couldn't find any fault with that.
Pitch on the left side. Connor Dempsey is going to get about 4 on that run.
Oh.
And Plano will use a timeout, the first of 3. Be sure to stick around for our postgame show, brought to you by Warren's Collision Center, where they care beyond the repair, across the street from McDonald's there in Braidwood. We'll have a final check of your stats here tonight. We'll also talk to the head coach of the Wildcats, Mr. Jeff Reintz, and we'll have a full check of the IHSA football scoreboard, brought to you by Odekirk, Allred, and Associates. All that coming up on our postgame show, but we still have plenty of football left. 3:42 to go. Wilmington leads at 37-20. They're going to have it 2nd and 6 from their own 39.
And it's not feeling comfortable.
Well, the only real option here for Plano is a 3-and-out. If they could force a 3-and-out, get the ball back, now they're still alive, they would still have to score.
And can Lightning strike 3 times?
Two more, and they would have to score and get 2 more onside kicks. They'd have to score, get an onside kick, score, get an onside kick, score again, all in 3.5 minutes. However, the speed at which they've been scoring.
At a minute of possession, and they're averaging about somewhere around a minute 10 seconds of possession.
I'm definitely not packing it in quite yet if I'm Plano. So 2nd down and 6 for Wilmington from their own 39. Hopwood under center here. Will hand it underneath to Hafner on the counter. Hafner bangs ahead all the way out to near the 44-yard line.
Boy, just said blocker for Wilmington, 47. Ooh.
A gain of 5 more. If you're Plano, you have to use a timeout, don't you? I mean, if you let the clock run here, there isn't enough time left to do much of anything. I guess you wait for Wilmington to pick up a first down, but at that point, there's no time left.
Well, it's still over 3 minutes, so they haven't gotten below the 3-minute mark yet.
The problem is, though, if Wilmington gets a first down here, that's another 25 seconds off. And there'll be another 25 seconds after that. You only have 2 timeouts left. Pitch comes back. This is good run by Connor Dempsey. Squeezes through for a gain of 3, close to 4. Wilmington will pick up a first down, and that's pretty much going to do it. I mean, you'll run 25 seconds off here. Even if Plano uses 2 consecutive timeouts, the clock will still be down to under 2 minutes before the Reapers can get it back.
And they used one of the timeouts in the last series, down.
And again, that's provided that they can actually stop them. So Hopwood up under center here. 1st and 10 from their own 48. Pitch back. Who ended up with that? Was it Hafner?
I think so.
I couldn't tell if it was Hafner or Rodewald.
I'll tell you what, those blockers are like a wedge, just making their way on through there.
Well, timeout to Plano here with 2:20 left. Wilmington will have it 2nd down and 4 from the Plano 46. We'll take a break, come back with more Cats football in a moment on the Christian Internet Sports Network.
If you're looking for more information on Wilmington Wildcats football, then check out the Catbackers every Wednesday at 7 at Tuffy's. Each week, Coach Reentz goes over game film, takes questions from the audience, and presents the Offensive and Defensive Player of the Week awards. Plus, you'll get to hang out with other Wildcat fans and get the inside scoop on next week's game. So be sure to check out the Catbackers every Wednesday at 7 at Tuffy's. Warren's Collision Center is your hometown body shop. Your vehicle will get expert care with their drive-on frame rack and in their Bink spray booth. Warren's offers free estimates, pickup and delivery service, and they will get you set up with a loaner car while yours is in the shop. Warren's Collision Center is located at 242 North Front Street in Braidwood, or online anytime at warrenscollision.com. That's warrenscollision.com. Warren's Collision Center, where they care beyond the repair.
2nd down and 6, or 2nd down and 4 after a gain of 6 for Wilmington. 2:20 left. Pitch comes back near side. This is Dempsey. He runs right through a tackle down to the 41-yard line, and he's going to pick up another first down after a gain of 5. As Mackay Van finally brings him down. And
Dempsey he's just been running just with great power.
1st and 10 Wilmington from the 40-yard line of Plano.
The thing about Plano is you don't know whether it's going to come at the right or the left. You try to get ready for Dempsey, and then Hafner hits you.
So Hopwood taking his time here. Pitch comes back to Hafner, trying to go right side inside the 40. 35, all the way down near the 30-yard line.
You see the speed he turned that corner with?
A gain of 10. and another Wilmington first down.
Boy, that was when he made that turn on down there. He turned on the Jets. He sliced it like a knife through hot knife through butter, man. He just.
So Wilmington is using clock here. First down and 10 from the Plano 30. Out of the doubling again. And Hopwood will just take a knee here. And this game is going to come to a close here shortly. Wilmington will move to 6-3 on the year, and no doubt about it, into the playoffs again, as they'll keep that string alive. Plano will drop to 5-4. I think they'll probably be okay come tomorrow night. Be sure to stick around for our postgame show brought to you by Warren's Collision Center, where they care beyond the repair. Talk to Coach Raines, get your final stats, have a full check of the scoreboard as well. And be sure to join us tomorrow night, 7:45, back here on the network for the IHSA Football Playoff Pairings Show. We will have that for you tomorrow night, 7:45, 1A through 8A. Wilmington wins it tonight, 37-20 over Plano. Welcome into the postgame show brought to you by Warren's Collision Center, where they care beyond the repair. We'll take a break, come back with your stats in just a moment here on the Christian Internet Sports Network.
Teresa's Family Styling Salon in Wilmington is an all-ages salon that will style your hair for that special look. They offer cuts, perms, and coloring for any fashion. They also carry Paul Mitchell and Brocato products. Teresa's Family Styling Salon is located in the Southgate Plaza in Wilmington, and you can call for an appointment at 815-476-1955. That's 815-476-1955.
Heroin. I am Matt Baskerville. As a funeral director in Will County, I can tell you firsthand that I have seen results of heroin overdose.
Plainfield Shorewood, 4 dead. Lockport, 5 dead. I am Reagan Freitag. As Wilmington's local prosecutor and Will County board member, I can tell you I have seen the trouble and hardships of addictions.
Frankfort, Mokina, New Lenox, 6 dead. Bolingbrook, Romeoville, 6 dead. In Wilmington and Braidwood, heroin equals death or arrest.
Wilmington, Braidwood, 8 dead. Thanks to efforts of our local police departments, that number has dropped from 8 deaths in 2015 to 2 deaths so far in 2016.
If your family, your friend, or you are suffering from heroin addiction, there is help. Please call 815-476-1660 for more information.
Help is only a phone call away.
This ad is brought to you by the Wilmington Coalition for a Healthy Community in partnership with ONDCP and SAMHSA.
Pro Real Estate is a family-owned business established in 1983. Its staff and sales agents work in all areas of real estate sales, from first-time homebuyers to experienced investors. Located at 506 South Water Street in Wilmington, clients are welcome to stop by to discuss their real estate needs or visit our website at pro-homes.net. For a private consultation, contact us at 815-476-7916. Breezer Construction Company is a proud supporter of Wilmington Wildcats football on the Christian Internet Sports Network. For over 40 years, Breezer Construction Company has led the way in providing quality construction to the industrial, utility, and pipeline industries. For more information on Breezer Construction Company, go to breezerconstruction.com. That's breezerconstruction.com. Or call 815-521-0900.
Back here on the Warren's Collision Center postgame show, as Wilmington wins it tonight over Plano, 37-20, takes the Wilmington Wildcats record to now 6-3. Before we get to our stats tonight, a check of your IHSA football scoreboard brought to you by Odekirk Allred and Associates. First off, the I-8 tonight, Piatone beats Streeter by a final of 13-0. So again, Streeter plays an opponent tough, but comes up on the losing end of things. Sandwich blew out Reed Custer tonight, which surprised a lot of people, 49-7. Sandwich beats Reed Custer. Coal City blows out Lyle. That's 43-14. The Kohlers no problem with the Lions, giving Lyle their first loss of the year. Herscher blows out Mantino. Final there is 46-6. Some other finals. Bismarck Henning 58-34 over Seneca. It was Yorkville 55, Ottawa Township nothing. Rochelle 31, Canelan 13. Lincoln Way East beat Bolingbrook 31-0. It was Bishop McNamara, a final there of 62-7 over Elmwood Park. Plainfield Central beat Romeoville tonight 20-0. Oswego beat Plainfield South 22-15. It was Lamont 47-0 over Oak Forest. That's also a final. Wabansie Valley 14-0 over Mateo Valley. That's a final. Minooka beat Oswego East tonight 24-7. Go through some of your other final scores from the night. Revis defeated Oak Lawn 40-14. It was Tinley Park 24, Thornton Fractional South 21. Thornton Fractional North beat Evergreen Park 17-7. Crete-Monee beat Benton Harbor 25-21. Bartlett 46-0 over Streamwood. It was Moline 49-10 over Stagg. St. Viator 35-6 over Marion Central Catholic. It was Glenbard South 30-10 over West Chicago. Glenbard West 28-6 over Proviso West. Homewood Flossmoor blew out Sandburg 56-0. It was Maine South 48, Niles West nothing. Brother Rice beat Montini 31-0. Hersey over Wheeling 41-16. It was Batavia 29, Wheaton North 13. Palatine lost to Barrington tonight 42-21. Some other scores going on that are just still in progress. Burlington Central 36-6 over Westmont. Morris 49, LaSalle Peru 13. None of these are finals. Lincoln Way West and Andrew tied at 7. Lincoln Way Central leads Thornton 14-7. Let's see here. What else do we got? Joliet Catholic leading Notre Dame 33-17. Naperville Valley 28-7 over Naperville North. Another final tonight. West Aurora 48-10 over Elgin. Naperville Central trailing Cary Grove 55-34. Bradley Bourbonnais leads Lockport 27-13. I think that pretty much covers it. Again, from the I-8, Piatone beat Streeter tonight 13-0. Sandwich blew out Reed Custer 49-7. It was Coal City 43, Lyle 14. Let's see here. Herscher blows out Mantino 46-6. Dwight 9-7 over Paxton Buckley Loda, and Seneca lost to Bismarck Henning 58-34. Final stats tonight. First of all, for Plano, rushing the football, Bryson Smith, 10 carries for 30 yards. Dimitri Coker, 11 carries for 42 yards before his injury. Torrey Jackson, 10 carries for 52 yards and a touchdown. 32 rushes, 128 yards and a touchdown for Plano. Schmidt through the air was 4 for 93 yards and a touchdown to Keegan Cullison, who ended up with 4 receptions for 93 yards. 128 on the ground, 93 through the air, 221 yards of total offense for Plano tonight. For Wilmington, rushing the football, Keaton Hopwood, 4 carries for 12 yards. Connor Dempsey, 29 rushes, 161 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Jacob Rodewald, 3 carries for 48 yards. Sam Hafner, 22 rushes, 151 yards, and 2 touchdowns tonight. Keaton was 0 for 3 through the air. Wilmington, 58 rushing attempts, 372 yards, and 4 touchdowns. They outgain Plano tonight, 372 to 221. Joined now on the postgame show here, brought to you by Warren's Collision Center, by the head coach of the Wildcats, Mr. Jeff Reitz. And Coach, tonight, boy, you came out of the gates hard, got that 14-0 lead, and then some penalties and a few other things, and things started to tighten up a little bit, and then their offense took control eventually in the second half.
No, I mean, I tell you what, we just played a pretty good ball club right there.
Yep.
And
I tell you what, good job on Plano's part with their no huddle, being so fast with their plays. We didn't pick that up on film. I've talked to a couple guys, but I didn't know it was going to be that quick. Mm-hmm. And they're not playing anybody two ways. We're playing a majority of our kids two ways, so us being in shape really helped out tonight. But I tell you what, offensive line-wise, Dempsey, Sammy, Rhodey, all those guys, great job. Defensively, I'm not completely happy with how things went. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, part of that has to do with we faced, I feel, a fast offense with Plano. They had the Schmidt kid at quarterback is a special kid to run that option, and their running backs are both run very hard. And so, we're very to be where we're at now, 6-3. I think if you would have asked people, including myself, back after we took that tough loss to Coal City and then Lyle, and then Piatone, hey, what are we made of? And boy, to see our kids react like this and to come up here to Plano in a tough setting on their senior night and to come up here and play like this, my hat's off to our kids and our coaching staff. I thought they did a great job.
Well, you guys have really figured out some things, especially offensive line-wise with Hunter and Schnicker over there on the same side and kind of going to that a few times tonight. It just seemed like a few things have been tweaked here and there that have really given your offense a boost.
Yeah, I just think it's more confidence. And, Hunter going to tight end, I think was a big part of that. But also it's just our kids, everyone just playing a level higher. And I'll tell you this, our kids are making each other accountable, where at the beginning of the year, if somebody made a mistake, it would be the coaches yelling, hey, knock it off. No, let's get focused. One thing I noticed in practice the last 2 or 3, 4, or during this little run that we've been on is kids are holding each other accountable. Hey, let's go. Let's get focused. And you heard it at halftime, too. We thought we could have been doing a little bit better at halftime when we came out of the gates 14-0, and could have had another score there. And our kids got going a little bit. So that's one big team, too. They are huge up front. Yep. And I thought we hung in there and did enough that way. So, but overall, hey, first off, I can't believe it's 9 games are done.
Oh, I know.
Are you kidding me? And so chances are we're on the road. And but we'll find out. Obviously, hopefully you get a better seed being 6-3 than you were at 5-4, and for us to finish like this, real happy for our program. And one other thing too, what a huge win for our sophomore kids. Our sophomore kids come up here and Plano only had 1 loss, and boy, our sophomores played a really good game. So to Bushnell and Coach Bushnell and Languish and Allred and those guys, I mean, great job with our guys down there, Bobby and Fritzy. Really good job.
Well, and I think you're pretty confident at 5-4. Of getting in regardless of playoff points, but how nice is that to be at that 6-3 spot? You're in, no doubt, and now you can start focusing on tomorrow night.
I agree, and everybody can tell you, you got plenty of points.
Until
I see Wilmington up on the screen, you got to wait and see. So, but I'm happy. I mean, I think the longer we do this coaching wise, you're always moving on to the next thing. Okay, well, what's next? What's next? And I think we need to, relax before the playoff grind starts tomorrow. And boy, it's real proud of our kids the way they've gone from point A to point B in this season, and real proud, particularly our seniors.
All right, Coach. Well, congratulations on a good road win to end that regular season. We'll see where everything kind of fits tomorrow night, and then we'll see where we go next week.
See how it goes. All right, I appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Coach Jeff Frank joining us here on the postgame show, brought to you by Warren's Collision Center. Where they care beyond the repair, as the Cats win tonight 37-20 over Plano. Be sure to join us tomorrow night, 7:45, right here on the network for our IHSA playoff pairing show. Don't miss that. We'll go 1A through 8A. We'll have plenty of thoughts on that whole thing, as we always do. Tomorrow night, 7:45 for the playoff pairing show, right back here on the network. Wilmington wins tonight 37-20. They're into the playoffs for sure at 6-3. We'll see you tomorrow night for that whole thing. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast tonight. Big thank you to all of our sponsors all across the place, including Warren's Collision Center on our postgame show. We'll see you tomorrow night right back here at 7:45. You've been listening to Wilmington Wild